Hello and welcome to the EU Happy Hour. I am Crofu Bernal. I am the host and GM of today's session, and I'm very excited to have all regulars in the house. Everyone's slid into their spots at the bar, and we're gonna have a good time tonight, raising money for the One Earth, One Ocean charity. So super special thank you and shout out to Hoard of Tales for hosting us today and for allowing us to participate in this streamed charity fundraising event. Before we jump any further into EU Happy Hour, what is it? I've never heard of that. Well, where have you been, first off?
Exactly.
But before we do any of that, let's go ahead and meet our regulars, starting with Hedgehog.
Hello, I'm Hedgehog, and for this one-off, I'm going to be playing Elesh, the Warforged Berserker Barbarian. That is a lot of bees. Yeah, it's a tongue twister. I couldn't make my mind up. Barbarian, Berserker, Berserker, Barbarian. So we're going Berserker Barbarian.
And what's your special treat for the evening?
Oh, well, I don't drink, so I've got blackcurrant, but I've also got my fiance's going to kill me, a 1 kilogram bag of M&Ms. So I'm going to have a sugar rush. I'm going to have a sugar rush halfway through this.
Yeah.
Hello, Pan. Welcome back.
Hey, good to be back. Hi guys, I'm Pan. My name's Ide. I am playing Pill Dandy Wave Diver. She is a Aarakocra monk of the Way of Mercy. I am drinking. I've got a selection today. Actually, I got myself some Cocoa Ariba, which is definitely not expensive. I've got some Whitney Neal gin. I got some Di Serono, whatever this is. I got some of that too.
Oh, Di Serono, no.
Di Serono.
So I
I
bought
also-
the bar.
Yeah. Well, I also have a cup of tea in my Utopia mode, so that'll help me out, I reckon.
Awesome. And moving on down the bar towards Vinny. Hi.
Hi everyone, my name is Vinny. My pronouns are she, her. And tonight I will be playing Louis, who is a Tabaxi fathomless warlock. Very much based on my orange tabby cat, so he's very sweet, not very bright. And tonight I am drinking a white wine that I picked out just because I really liked the label because it has this fancy cat on it.
Cat in a hat.
He doesn't have a nice kind of hat.
And our last regular for the evening, the interesting Inez.
Interesting.
Interesting in that.
In a good way.
I needed something that started with I. It was the first thing. The incredible Inez. Excuse
There
me.
we go. No, I
Aw.
am quite interesting. You are right. Absolutely. Hi, everyone. It's so nice to be on a happy hour. Once more. Hi. My name is Inez, and tonight I will be playing Ko, the lizard folk paladin of what is it? The Oath of Open Seas? Is that what it was called?
I think so.
I think so. It was a very last minute decision, but it was very, very cute. Yeah, I'm very, very excited to be on a happy hour.
Are you drinking, eating anything?
I am not drinking nor eating.
Oh.
I forgot to have dinner, so
Okay.
so I have some iced tea green, and that's it.
That's probably
Wow.
good if you haven't eaten dinner.
Yes, it's lovely.
It's just you and me drinking tonight.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I'm drinking apple wine. With some water, of course, gespritzt. And yeah, I'm super happy to be here with you all and with all of you at Hoard of Tales.
Yay!
What is an EU happy hour? Well, basically at Manapod Studios, we get together about twice a month, around, depending on what's on the menu. And we serve up one-shots or flights, depending on your tastes. Basically, we play one-shots or flights of different random TTRPGs. And we always have a drinking game associated with them. With D20 based games, because we are playing D&D tonight, the drinking game is when, and of course alcohol, as you've seen, is not required. When the players roll a natural 1, they all have to drink. And when the players roll a natural 20, the GM has to drink. Chat, you are encouraged to drink whenever somebody on screen has to drink. And tonight, I will be matching every natural 1 and natural 20 that is rolled by our players today. Will add $2 to my donation at the end of the stream.
I thought you were going to say you're going to just drink more.
Well,
Every natural 1, I will match the booze by drinking more booze.
We are here to raise money for a great cause. And with that in mind, also, we will be playing with donations today. So if you donate at least $5, you can give a free reroll to any of the players. If you donate $10, you give a free reroll to all of the players. And if you donate 25 euros, was I saying dollars? Excuse me. 25 euros, then that will add an extra sea goblin to the final encounter at the end of tonight's session.
Wait, what?
To just watch all $25 come in
Just
now.
keep giving us $5 at a time. That's fine, right?
Thank you, Blaine, for posting that in the chat. So, yeah, feel free to drop as many $25 donations as you like, because these sea goblins are really cute. If you saw Dungeon Delve stream earlier, they're clownfish sea goblins with tentacles as for their bottom half. They look a lot like Lars from Steven Universe.
You know what? If it comes entirely down to how good that voice you can do is.
Oh God.
If you can give him a better voice, all right.
Well, we'll only see that if at least one person donates 25 euros tonight. So,
All right.
just putting that out there. Any questions? Did I leave anything else? Did I leave anything out?
Because I'm not drinking, I'll do the same as you with the donations.
Cheers.
Oh, the man.
I'll add €2 for every 20 or 1.
Yeah, we'll see how much it gets.
Let's go bankrupt together.
The thing is also, if
You heard him, guys.
if y'all donate rerolls to our players, that only ups the chance
The chances, yes.
for natural 1s and natural 20s. So
Yes.
keep
There
that
you
in
go.
mind.
Statistically speaking, yes.
Yes. So let's switch up the music a little bit. Think this will work? Ooh, a little. That's a little creepy. We open on Viridian Reef, or rather above it at first. The open seas, the waves sparkling in the sunlight, birds flying ahead, dolphins jumping, and then the camera splashes into the crystal blue waters below, where we can see trash sort of floating in the first layer of the ocean. And we see this like little plastic thingy. I mean, I guess it's plastic because it's a D&D world, but plastic, fantasy plastic, whatever that looks like. Floating down to Viridian Reef below. A large underwater forest made up of green, like gigantic green seaweed patches. And further down, in the midst of all of this, we see a beautiful crystal blue castle. Inside, we go to the throne room of Queen Hippolyta, a regal and charming Triton woman, a warrior, holding a trident with like a crown on her head, blue flowing hair behind her, like these like frills instead of ears. I don't know. I've never seen a trident before.
Yeah, filter it. I'm thinking, like your standard mer person. Sure, I got it.
You've got like a pink and blue tartan yoga thing going on, and she's standing before 4 honored members of her Queen's Guard. My Queen's Guard. I trust you all with my life. And today, she says, I must trust you with my kingdom. Rumors have come that from the far end of Viridian Reef, a toxicity has been flowing in, covering the leaf sheep farms of that edge of the land. If you don't know, it cuts to what a leaf sheep is. There are these like really cute microbiological creatures in real life that look like sort of like leafy sheep.
Oh, with a little antenna?
Aw.
They're so cute. Google
Yeah,
it.
they're
It's
super
the
adorable.
cutest thing ever.
Oh,
But
really
here
cute.
we see like big forms of them and like Triton ranchers kind of like shepherding them around the underwater seas. Farmers there, or ranchers, have been reporting of pollution and trash floating down from above. I need you four to investigate this and bring peace and cleanliness to the land of Viridian Reef.
Pildani gives a smart salute. What is our salute for this kingdom?
You tell me, Pill Dandy.
Okay, of course. Why I didn't fall for that. Fine. The salute is it's like she does two like wavy waves and then like this on her shoulders. Yeah, it's
That's
like
so
two
cute.
waves of walking like this.
Oh, like I love that actually.
Yeah. And she stands up and goes, my queen. And turns on the hill and looks at the others.
Pill Dandy,
Yes.
what do you look like?
Pildani is a Aarakocra, which is unusual underwater, but she is a puffin type Aarakocra, which allows her to run there. She also has a was it a necklace or a ring?
Necklace.
Necklace. She has a necklace which allows her to stay breathing underwater. She is about 5'10". She's a monk, so she's pretty built. She has firm wrappings around her whole chest and stomach with an open jacket. She looks almost like if you made a bird Mortal Kombat character. That's Pildani.
Okay.
She has a stern look about her.
Pill Dandy, the nimblest of my warriors. She looks at you and smiles. Pill Dandy, what was the feat that caused Queen Hippolyta to recruit you into her Queen's Guard? What did you do that was so spectacular that she was like, you must be a part of my Queen's Guard?
I think Pildani was found fighting off several other Aarakocra, maybe like seagull types, mostly to protect her patch of land, because they were trying to get to her feeding area, if you will, like where she keeps like a small fish farm to eat from. And between diving in and out of the water and just beating the snot out of these other Aarakocra, maybe it impressed her enough to be like, you have all the space you want if you come with me.
Mm-hmm. And granted you the necklace of adaptation and allowed you to come down and be recruited.
It's great. It's given her purpose. It's given her, meaning. Up until recently, she was a warrior, but with nowhere to be. So she's more than proud to be at the Queen's side.
What is it the seagulls in Finding Nemo say? Mine?
Mine.
Mine?
It was those
Mine,
seagulls.
mine,
It was
mine,
just a bunch of
mine.
those guys.
Okay. Who do we see salute next?
I think Alesh probably tries to salute, but the motor skills to do wave isn't there, so it's just more of like a kind of salute. Investigate. Got it. Complying.
Alesh, what do you look like?
Alesh is a warforged, which is really weird seeing a robot underwater. But he's been extensively built to kind of have no visible joints where water could get in. As such, he's much thicker than other warforged. Essentially, having to wear almost like a diving suit almost over his normal frame. He's got sort of like goggles of night vision goggles almost built into his eye socket, so he can see quite far underwater. Quite kind of a like a he probably was a brownie copper, but being underwater has kind of changed it for a bit of a greeny, bluey color. He
Oh,
almost disguises himself with the seabed a little bit. And seaweed and kelp get stuck in every possible joint.
Alesh, the sturdiest of my guard. And no, we will need your tough exterior in the days to come, I fear. Alesh, what is it that you did to get Queen Hippolyta's attention?
I don't necessarily think it's something Alesh did so much as Alesh was built for this.
Oh.
He was built to be a guard. Probably not a queen's guard, but he was built to guard the castle. And after sort of repelling a bunch of underwater invaders on his own, kind of got the attention of the queen. It's like, okay, well, maybe you can come be in my guard instead of just guarding the front door.
So were you built by Triton hands?
Possibly.
So like the ring you bear, the ring of swimming, was installed, like screwed on like a washer or a nut by
your
just
screwed onto the finger.
Yeah, by your creator. Interesting. Alesh, you will do your maker proud. Who do we see salute next?
Louis kind of watches how everyone else is saluting and tries to mimic it, but can't quite figure out how it works. But he tries his best. And he says, Where are we going again to investigate?
You will be going to the edge of Viridian Reef, the Leaf Sheep Ranch.
The leaf
ranches.
sheep. Okay, I got it.
Louis, what do you look like?
He is a tabaxi, slightly smaller than the average tabaxi, but not like tiny. He's orange with tabby markings and just a really, really cute, adorable cat face. And he's let's see. Yeah, that's pretty much it. He's wearing leather armor. It's sort of conditioned to be worn underwater.
And Louis, what was it that caught the attention of Queen Hippolyta that you did?
So I think he just kind of showed up. Louis got his powers kind of by accident, not really intending to. And tried to stay away from the ocean as much as he could. He didn't like the idea of going into the water. But he found his way there eventually. To his surprise, found that he could swim and breathe underwater. He's got this idea now that he has to work for the ocean, basically.
So your patron is the ocean.
He's a fathomless warlock. He got his powers because he caught a magical fish that told him, if you free me, I can grant you magic powers. But he was hungry, so he ate the magic fish.
Okay.
And so he basically just showed up at Hippolyta's court saying, hey, I think I'm supposed to work for you. Look what I can do. And also he's just really adorable. Like, he's got a high charisma. So I think he's just a really cute kitty.
Louis, she says, smiling, the most adorable of my guard.
Oh.
Your fierce likability will greatly aid us in the days to come.
I hope so. Thank you.
And then we go to the last member of this little group.
Hi.
What do you look like?
So Ko is a lizard folk, and he is standing about 5'10", 5'11", maybe, and he looks pretty buff, that's for sure. He has green skill with like a blue like shift to it. with these tendrils that go from the crown of his head all the way down to his tail. And they're like finger-like tendrils, but like they don't like are actually fingers. They have the shape of fingers, let's say that. And they are black with a blue glowing point at the end.
Okay.
And he has yellow eyes that are like lizard-like, and very sharp teeth that he is picking with a dagger that he has on him. And he does not salute. But he
then
does
narrows her eyes.
he does nod to her. And she does that, but he does not do it. And he just kind of goes, whatever you need me to do.
So why are you a member? How did you become to be a member of the Queen's Guard?
So I was a member of a famed pirate crew before this. And because I was, let's say I was let go. I was no longer needed. I was no longer going forward with this crew. I was kind of stranded in a little port, just kind of looking for work, out there on the streets. And then I was discovered, and they were like, "Huh, you're the one from that one, right? You deliver good work. Come with me. We have something for you." So.
Oh, she says, sort of like the smile that she had when like talking to Louis is like faded as she turns to go. Oh, the most enigmatic of my guard. We shall see if what your skills bring to the table in this dire of times. Now, my guard, go. The blessings of Poseidon. The people of Viridian Reef will be safe from this encroaching toxicity.
Yep. So then he turns on the heel, says, "As you will, my queen," and then strides out meaningfully. In fact, they look over to the others as well, and it's like as a let's get going kind of look.
Louis says, "Okay, bye," and then just turns and follows Old Andy out.
We will return with success. And Alessia sort of turns round and starts walking / kind of wading a little bit.
I don't say anything and I follow everyone.
Queen Hippolyta sternly watches her guards leave the throne room, and then she smiles. The camera sort of like fades to black and comes up on a just a very like picturesque sort of ranch. We can see these like green sheep basically with like these long like leaves of algae or whatever coming off of them with these big.
I popped a link in the chat if you want to see it.
Oh, perfect. They've got these like big, cute, bulging white eyes, and they're like jumping around, and they're like kneeling down to eat at algae and stuff, seaweed. And there's a Triton sort of standing, a male Triton, with a again like a pink and blue tartan. That's sort of the flag, the colors of the kingdom. So like imagine like a checkered pink and blue. He's wearing like a kilt, with maybe just a sash sort of going over his bare-chested chest, holding a shepherd's crook as he's sort of like looking out, and he sees the four of you swimming along this like path. Very Bikini Bottom, I'm imagining, honestly. And he sort of waves and he says, "Ho there, travelers.
Do I recognize this fella?
Yes. What's his name?
Oh, oh, his
You did it
name
again.
is
Always
his name
monkey
is
to the trap.
Aveno, Aveeno.
Aveeno. That used to be the only moisturizer brand I used.
It is literally the moisturizer brand I'm looking at right now on the table.
I only used it because Jennifer Aniston uses it.
That's why I use it too. It's not why I use it.
How do you know Aveeno, Andy?
He's kind of he strikes me as somebody who's a bit of a chancellor. Doesn't take his job entirely as seriously as I'd like, but then I take everything very seriously. So I'm used to admonishing him, but somehow he's just always back on the job.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's his father's farm, so he can't get far.
Yeah. Aveno, you are still here.
Mistress Wave Diver, it's great seeing you again. And he sort of tips his non-existent cap.
Mm-hmm. Where is your father?
Oh, he's driven off to market, taking some of our best leaf sheep with him.
Actually, speaking of leaf sheep, that is why we are here. We are investigating a appearance of toxicity in the area.
He shakes his head. Aye, it is a bit worrisome. On cool nights, when the currents start to flow, a strange, noxious fog tends to roll in sometimes. From the deeper parts of the forest, and he points, those big, tufts of green seaweeds, big as gigantic trees, essentially, and you can see it creates this sort of underwater forest grove type thing. I don't know anything about sea life, as much as I wish I did.
Well, I just saw Wakanda Forever yesterday, so I've got a whole image of underwater.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
He points off.
More here.
My brother.
Oh no.
He comes in from off in the deepest parts of the grove. I've thought about going and looking at it myself, but my duty, he stamps his shepherd's crook, keeps me here watching over the flock.
Yes, your duty, of course. Don't worry, we are here to help.
Oh, excellent. I knew the queen would send her best people, of course.
Of course. Food. Gritted teeth. Please lead the way. Let's see what we are dealing with.
Sure. There should be the last fog current.
Mm-hmm.
The last current rolled in, but last night. He leads you. He walks over to the fence that's the wooden fence that's separating you. I guess it's more like a coral fence. That makes more sense. And he lifts the gate, and one of the leaf sheep are trying to get out and nuzzling at his leg, and he sort of pets it and pushes it back. No, Bobby, no, you stay in.
Oh, you're so cute.
And he shuts the gate, and then Bobby hops over the gate, because we're underwater, just very gracefully, jumps up and floats down and follows him.
I believe your coral fence may be faulty.
Well, Bobby's a special leaf sheep. And he sort of pats it on the head and allows him to follow. He takes you to the edge of the ranch, right where the seaweed forest is beginning. And the waters are quite calm, so the seaweed's only kind of just barely moving. But since none of you, I guess Alesh, you're the only one who technically grew up underwater.
Mm-hmm.
You're synthetic, so it doesn't really bother you. But the rest of you, there is something about the waving that still, even after all this time of living underwater, kind of makes you feel a little like the earth is moving a little bit. I can imagine that it's just weird on your eyes. And he points his crook to like a line of basically trash that's kind of settled in random spots on the edge of the forest. We can see bits of plastic, like those soda can holders, some plastic bags that have like caught on the seaweeds, bottle caps, sort of thing, straws.
Disgusting. This is all from one night.
No, it's gathered over the past 2 weeks, and but last night's current was particularly strong.
And you said it came in out of the forest.
Yeah, aye, it's coming off from deep within the heart of the grove, it seems. Like I said, I've been meaning to check it out myself, but
But you have to stay here and guard the sheep that do not move that much.
Of course, Bobby follows me everywhere, and I wouldn't bring him into any sort of danger.
Of course. What kind of shepherd would you be if the sheep listened to you?
Takes a moment to like sink in, and he frowns.
You said the forest, yes?
Aye, yes, but you're not planning on going in there, are you?
Her Majesty has requested of us. Of course we are.
But you're not worried about the hag of the grove?
The who do it?
The what?
Roll a history check to see if you've heard of the hag of the grove.
The Hag of the Grove. Agatha
Oh, God.
Christie.
Mhm.
Excuse me.
That's her name now.
Agatha.
It's not a nat 1, but it is a 1.
Okay.
No.
It's not a nat one. It's a dirty one.
Oh,
12.
19?
19. Okay, Alesh.
Hold on.
Oh.
I need dice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, while we're waiting, we have had, if I can bring my thingy up to the right thing, we've had 2 donations, both of 30 and 25. So that's
Ah!
Oh.
Wow.
that's two sea goblins to add to your encounter.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
guys.
Apesart and Rooney Runes, thank you so much. And Hedgehog, thank you for calling that out.
It's fine. I looked at the number and thought, wait, that was the number it was before.
2 extra sea goblins to the end of our encounter.
These are better be
no.
the best sea goblins you ever make, Rifu.
Oh, God.
I got a 15.
15, and Alesh had a 19. So
19.
the pair of you have both heard of the Hag of the Grove, or Hagatha as her friends know her.
Oh my god.
Yes, there are people are wary of her, but you've heard some stories that she's up to weird things. She communes with the spirits of the reef. She can control the tides. Hagatha Christie, indeed. But the two of you know that there is no evidence, first off, to Hagatha's ill doings, and secondly, some people have met her when she comes into town for supplies or whatnot, and they say that Hagatha is weird, but perfectly all right.
We must make our own conclusions.
I don't know. I've heard she and he sort of like leans on the shepherd's crook and pulls out a coral pipe and begins blowing bubbles. I don't know. I've heard she does some weird things in that grove. I wouldn't trust it.
Weird does not equal wrong.
I agree with the robot.
Right.
Should we go and talk to her?
It's like the first idea. She may know more than Avino here.
He nods. Best of luck to you. Me and Bobby will wait here and see if you come out in a few hours, huh?
While you wait, maybe you should build bigger coral fence.
Not a bad idea, Ailish. Not a bad idea.
She is not going to be building anything. Honestly, I don't know why his father keeps him on. His brother-in-law is so much. It doesn't matter. He's a very sturdy and attractive young man who can do a good bit of work. Unlike his brother here, who we should go. Let us go.
Okay. So, you enter into the grove. Who would like to roll me a survival check?
Sure, why not?
Go ahead and roll with
Get in, Ez.
Go ahead and roll with advantage because you've got your party members with you.
Survival, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. Thank God that was with advantage. 18.
18. Ko, what experience do you have in the forests of the Viridian Reef?
I think probably on the crew that he was with. I think he was the only one who could breathe underwater for a longer period of time. That not being very long when lizard folk can only breathe underwater for 15 minutes.
Still.
I think that still it's something. I think that he's the only one who has seen it. And so I think that he's like been in it, but not for very long. Let's say that. He's seen what grows in there and what animals might be in there, but not much else.
What animals are in there? I imagine instead of like birds, you have like fish like swimming up up above.
Yes, and I think they are. So this is kind of like a dark forest of some sorts, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I would be thinking that these are a lot of glowy fish, like
Oh, nice.
like they're like blue or like green. Some are like red glowing, but it's only like to scare off predators. Some are completely inconspicuous, like morays, like completely not seen to the human eye, only if you look closer, and then it's too late, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So things like that, but also maybe some fish that swim closer, but that are like striped.
Okay.
Striped fish, like black and white stripes.
Xylophone
or...
fish.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Or zebrafish.
That makes more sense.
Yes. Things like that. I think that's the kind of animals that.
So
and a lot of crustaceans.
Okay. Yeah, we see like
Yes.
the odd crab sort of like scrabbling out of your path.
Yes.
At one point there's a lot of like rocks and like a large coral reef that's sort of in the area as you're moving around. And yes, at like one point you kind of peer around, and around a corner you can see a whole bunch of crabs sort of raving. And Ko knows well
Not
enough
good.
to just move past that.
Who's died today?
At one point, Ko stops everyone, and you see like this very dark hole in the rock as like a eel sort of just slithers through and swims across your path.
Probably some octopi that we see.
Ooh,
Um,
like ink
or like
clouds,
squids. Yeah.
camouflaging themselves. Very cool.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Sea urchins like on rocks.
But eventually we come to a hut in the grove. I imagine this hut is made from woven seaweed, from like the gigantic strands of seaweed that make up these humongous trees of this underwater forest have been like cut one by one and turned into the construction material of
Is the whole hut like slightly billowing like seaweed does if you leave it in the
Yeah.
water?
Oh,
Nice.
that's so cool.
Yeah, that's a nice visual.
And there's like a slight glow of coral light coming from within the hut. The windows that have these like sort of seaweed hangings in front of them. but otherwise it looks like a hut. With a garden, you can see a garden on the side where various underwater plants and algae and things are being grown. And you believe you found the hut of Hagatha Christie.
Get this hut.
Hate it.
Who makes a house that then tries to disguise it, but then leaves the garden so blatantly obvious?
You don't know she's trying to disguise it. She just lives here.
Maybe.
Louis, you've met her before in the market, you said.
Have I?
No, it was just
Oh,
Ko and Ailesh who have heard of her and know people who have met her. I don't know.
okay.
Well, I could ask Ko, Ailesh, have you met Hagatha before?
I possibly in passing.
I think Hagatha visited you shortly after you were created.
I've seen her once, twice maybe. Memory banks are failing a little bit. That's way far back in memory.
Well, if she recognizes you, Alice, perhaps you should be the first to make contact.
Okay, making contact. And you sort of see that, he starts walking forward. To start with, he doesn't care about the garden to start with.
Oh,
Just
no,
going
God.
over the garden, and then sort of stops for a second, realizes he's not on the path, and then just sort of like does a 360 rotation turn to get back on the path.
I love him so much.
It's like, I appear to have encountered an error. Redirecting. And sort of goes back on the path and goes up to, I guess, whatever this front door of this seaweed hut looks like.
Okay.
Yeah, more seaweed.
Do you knock?
I think Aless stands there for about 10 seconds, not expecting, knocking isn't part of his protocol, so he just sort of stands there waiting for a response. And then just sort of knock. Okay. And you see that he goes to knock, but he doesn't know that knock means soft, so it's full, almost power punch.
Oh no.
Into the door.
You hear a voice from within. Who's there banging at the side of my house?
It is me, Alesh. I appear to have arm as appear to go through door. Door may be faulty. Replace door.
Quit your banging! I'm coming. In a few moments, the door opens, and we see a blue-skinned woman sort of hunched over, her toes and fingers elongated into claws. She's wearing the same seaweed in a long robe that's covering most of her form, and her long green hair is sort of billowing out around her, but she's also taken some just some sheer fabric, like a muslin fabric, and sort of tied it and fixed it to her shoulders so that it covers her face and the top of her chest to hide her features. So you can make out a face underneath, but you don't see any details. Ailesh, this is interesting. Ah. And the Queen's Guard with you. What is it?
We are investigating some form of toxicity in the forest.
And
You may
you've
be
come
able
to
to
blame
assist.
the witch, huh?
Negative. We suspect you may know more than we do.
Those villagers, those ranchlings have already come and tried to blame me for the poison that pollutes these waters. It's not
Yes,
high.
But shepherds and villagers are stupid. They are illogical. They don't think correctly.
Why would you poison the water that you live in? That doesn't make sense.
We do not
Exactly.
believe that it was you at all.
No.
We just want information. Anything you might know could help us.
Come in, come in. It's nice to have intellectuals come and visit.
I'm an intellectual.
I think Alice tries to walk in, but then has to kind of like get his arm like out of the door without like taking the whole of the rest of the door with it. So he sort of goes in last.
Hedgehog, please describe the interior of Hagatha's hut.
I imagine it's very or circular in design, kind of like tiers almost. Like each level goes lower down. We're kind of like the middle, having some sort of centerpiece, possibly. I'm not going to say cauldron, but possibly something alchemical to work on in the center. And the rest of it is just concentric circles of like desks and chairs and furniture and drawers. We sort of like go deeper down into it.
I would actually love if it was a cauldron. Like just a
We can make it a
straight up
cauldron.
witchy cauldron. Like there's something brewing in
Oh,
there.
you know what? Screw it. We're going full like Little Mermaid Ursula. It's a massive cauldron. Kind of, bubbling and brewing.
It's
and
really interesting because
oceans.
the liquid in the cauldron would need to be much denser than
Yes.
like the
water.
atmosphere that we're in.
Yes.
I love the idea of just underwater settings.
I love science.
Welcome to water physics.
And how is it burning then?
Mm.
I imagine it's setting on like an underwater like thermal vent.
Oh,
There you
nice.
go.
Nicer.
Nice.
That's why
Yes.
she's built her hut here in the grove.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Because
Science.
the growth. Yes.
Geothermal heating.
Yeah.
There you go.
I apologize. I don't have many seats, but she goes and she sits on the edge of her bed, and there are there's probably like one stool that's like near the cauldron. Yeah, make yourselves at home.
I think Alash is going to go to the cauldron and just sort of look in and kind of take a second to kind of see if he can deduce what it is.
Roll medicine. Is that a thing in D&D? Is it medicine?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
thank
Yes,
you.
there is. Yes.
Yes, yes.
I mean, I get +0, so this would be quite easy roll to do. That's a 15.
You can tell she is making what appears to be some sort of not a healing tonic per se, but something to soothe stomachs, like a ginger ale.
Yeah.
Huh.
This is useless to me, and just sort of like looks up and sort of turns back towards Hagatha.
She crosses her legs, and she's got these like bony blue knees that like poke out of her seaweed robe. Now, what is it that old Hagatha can do for you? You've come investigating the pollution, eh?
Affirmative.
We heard that it was passing through the forest and into the village. Have you seen anything? Do you know where it might be coming from?
Who would like to roll a persuasion here?
No.
Me, please.
Go on.
Okay.
You might as well, because the
I
left is not
beg.
persuasive.
Did you say intimidation? Oh,
Persuasion is so good.
go do it.
So what are we're persuading her to what
Give us
exactly?
information.
Yeah, so Pildandy is asked about, like, what has she seen, what's been going on, and Ko, you're going to roll to persuade.
Yes. $16, 21.
21.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
what is it, Ko, about you specifically that Hagatha is drawn to that, like, makes her feel comfortable here?
I think it is his demeanor. I think he has a demeanor that is completely neutral. He is neither being very like, he's not like suspicious of her, and also he's not like trying to protect something of himself, you know? He has a very open stature, and is just, although he has a very big axe on his back, he's just very much like, he seems very trustworthy. And so to convince her, to persuade her, he leans in a little closer and he goes, "Go on. We won't be biased or weird about whatever you say to us. Everything you say is between us, no one else."
Yes, I have seen the toxic waves that come through the forest. It's quite irritating, to say the least. The first time it happened was about a fortnight ago. I spent the whole night sneezing and coughing. It was awful. I could barely get any reading done. Then it started happening a few days later, and each time after that, with less and less days in between. I fear that, in time, the pollution will be here to stay, and I'll be forced to leave this lovely location. I mean, she points at the cauldron. Without this vent, I'll never get the proper temperature I need to create my tonics.
Oh no.
Do not worry, your vent will be safe.
So
As long as you can help us.
It's
to-
not the vent I'm worried about, it's me.
Well, I assume that you have the vent and it's like a package deal. You are making things here.
I'm here because the vent is here, and if I have to
Right.
leave here, where can I find another vent?
Exactly. So the vent will be safe and your location will be safe.
If you say so.
yes, so what you are saying is that we are on the same side. You are hurting of this toxicity as much as the villagers are.
I'm a victim.
Yes, exactly. Yes, you are.
It shouldn't be that funny.
It shouldn't be. But
I feel like
It shouldn't be,
Um,
but it is.
Co's standing next to her and she like grabs onto your arm and she's like holding on to you. In fact, just like she pulls you down to the bed next to her and puts her arm through yours.
Oh God. Okay.
Yes.
This has got big, like, old lady at church energy.
Yeah, exactly.
Down,
It's
down.
it's like old lady and 25-year-old, and the old lady is like, "Oh, you're such a nice young man." Oh.
Stay here. I think I've got some seaweed biscuits here somewhere.
Oh
We
God.
did
Okay.
Sweet biscuits.
She goes.
Might
She
go-
pulls a tin off of the shelf and just opens it up and starts.
Yeah.
eating.
While she's like turned away, Ko like shoots a look to his party, being like this.
Pure lady, like, she's still got her arm and just smirks.
Hmm.
Fighting youngling education dictates that people do not accept food from strangers.
It's seaweed biscuits, though.
Exactly.
It's
They
just
I
a
can have one
biscuit.
biscuit, Louis.
She sort of like holds it up to you, Ailish.
This is useless to me. I cannot process this.
She picks.
I can process it for him.
Oh my God.
Well, here you go,
This is
cutie. And
useless
she gives
to
you
me.
2 biscuits, Louis.
2 biscuits.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wow. Favoritism. Wow.
I thought you did not want the biscuits, Cole.
I love seaweed biscuits.
All right. You can have 2 as well. She looks at you, Pill Dandy.
slightest. The
I mean, I
slightest.
suppose if
smile.
everyone else is having 2, I guess I'll have 2, but really, what flavors are they?
Well, I have seaweed.
And seaweed.
I
is-
might have some crab rolls somewhere.
No, the seaweed is fine. I will have 2 as well.
Okay.
They are really good.
Oh, excellent.
Are they?
excellent.
Question mark. Are they? Are they good?
I
Are
feel
they a
like
little
so.
stale?
We can roll from. Have you ever been
Are
to,
they a
how
little
dare
stale?
you insult this poor old lady and her nice
I'm not insulting. I'm just
stale
asking.
biscuit lady?
Hagatha Christie, she's a hag. this must be some cookies that have been in this tin for at least a year.
Can I roll perception to see the sell by date on the tin?
Pill Dandy, actually go ahead and roll nature, and that'll define
Oh,
how good
okay.
these are.
I was not being serious, but sure.
It's fine.
Now you are.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh no, I got a 3.
They are awful, old, stale, and dry.
There you
Okay.
go.
Oh no.
Just the way she likes it.
Right.
Dried, fried, and laid to the side. Exactly.
Mhm, mhm.
Mhm.
Do you know what? As a bird, I'm quite happy to eat stale biscuits. So oh, these are good actually.
Etiquette dictates that we say these are nice.
I think they are nice. Louis has never had an actual like good biscuit before, so he thinks
Aw.
these
Still
are
haven't had a good
fantastic.
biscuit.
Still hasn't. Yeah, a co like it takes a bite and then just like pauses. Lovely. Hmm.
Here,
It,
have some.
it
Ha-
appears your mouth is getting dehydrated, Co.
Shut up.
Have some ginger tea to wash that down. And she scoops out from the cauldron and like, it's really weird because the ladle, like, you can watch as it pours into these cups. You can see the liquid sort of like filter down. And she hands you some ginger tea to wash it down. The ginger tea is pretty good, actually.
Ginger tea out of a cauldron? That made me a little bit suspicious.
It
Okay.
relax. It is fine. It is just a potion to calm your stomach, which apparently assumes the form of ginger tea.
How lovely.
Again, another useless thing.
You do not have to say the last part of that, Alish.
You don't have to say the quiet part loud.
Yeah.
Hydrate, everyone.
It's-
Hydrate.
Hydrate. This is booze. That's not. For
Oh, I should
hydrating.
drink some water.
Mm. Mm.
It is fine. Hagatha knows that I mean no wrong. I am just a construct. Food and water are irrelevant.
You're fine, Aylash. I mean, and she sort of like pats the side of your shoulder. Maybe she goes to grab your cheek, but can't really get a hold there.
Yes, there is no cheek for you to pull. I apologize.
And she says, "I know all about Aylash. In fact, I was the one that screwed that ring onto your finger.
Hmm? You
You
mean
can just
this
call me
ring?
your fairy godmother."
It's definitely Beyonce. joke,
Affirmative.
whatever, I don't feel
Fairy
like
godmother.
Mhm.
Shut up.
Ooh, posture
He's
check
oblivious.
also. Posture
Yeah,
check.
Aylash is just
Oh, my back
completely
hurts.
oblivious to like
Yeah.
any attempt at trying to humor him.
Shoulders back. Runway
Don't posture
pose.
check people who have back pain, okay? God.
Is there a
Um,
crack? It's like,
Yeah, that was it.
So
uh.
she, after she feeds you stale biscuits and gives you good tea. She says, "Now, I've seen some strange sea goblins here in the forest as of late. I worry that they may have something to do with this."
She goblins.
They're not from around here. Their coloration's off. Which actually, as I say that now, sounds weird. But
Sounds bad, yeah.
it does sound bad. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Maybe like their
Give me-
form is different. Maybe they're like more elongated and stretched out.
The difference between
than,
octopus and a
like-
squid.
I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe they have more arms or less arms.
Mm,
Maybe they have different fins. On
I was
their
thinking
head.
specifically it's because they look like they have they have the orange and white clownfish colors. But let's move away from that.
Yeah.
Yes.
They've got blue mohawks.
There you go.
I've never seen one with a blue mohawk.
It's a gang of sea goblins with blue mohawks. I'm sure of it. They've been hassling us for a while. I haven't actually spoken to one, but yes.
Where can we find these blue mohawk sea goblins?
Yeah, you can find them that way. And she just points out the window.
what do I see looking out the window?
Moving.
Immediately follow her finger.
You just see Alesh just kind of like follows the finger and just all goes affirmative and starts turning and just starts walking towards the window as if to walk through it. And then
Stop,
kind of
stop. Don't. That's not the door.
That was the direction she
Yes.
said to go.
There are. So she points out like towards the back of the house, and you can see even more of a garden back out there, as well as a path that sort of meanders off. I imagine there's like even like a small pond nearby. But how do you have a pond?
Denser water.
I suppose so.
There you go.
That's where I've seen them. That's during my daily walks, my constitutionals. And also, you should take some of these. And she grabs her claws and sort of like whips and like magic some seaweed bandanas. This will help you protect yourselves from the pollution. It's such a nuisance. I had to make one of these after the third nightfall.
Excuse me. Okay.
You are very kind. We will.
I
pass
take them and deal them out to the group.
I'll do Louis one because I don't trust him to tie a knot himself.
So these will give you advantage when faced with the pollution on Constitution checks.
Oh.
Interesting.
Okay. This is not
I don't think
useless.
I don't think I need one.
Maybe.
but who knows?
Unsure. We'll wear just in case.
We'll wear it in case, exactly.
Mhm.
Unsure
Just
if
sorry.
pollution affects robots.
Unsure if pollution affects a immune to disease paladin.
There is that, yes.
We'll see.
Is it okay to go through window now?
No.
Door, Alish, the door.
Door.
We will be taking our leave now. Thank you for your time,
Yes, well,
Agatha.
don't be a stranger.
Of course.
I-
With biscuits like these, I definitely will not be.
Yes, thank you.
I go out last, I think. And as I close the door, I give her a
Ooh.
Co. How old is Co?
25.
Oh, wow.
No, not in that way. I mean,
Oh, no,
she
it's too late now.
It's
God.
I think while there's all this winking is going on, Alesh is just now back in walk mode and once again has lost track because you've got to go around the side of the house and then through the bigger garden, has completely lost track of where the path is and is now just taking the literal straightforward path.
I think before Alish destroys this person's garden, Pill Dandy is like with her staff pushing him back onto the path. It is this way, Alish.
Oh, it's fine.
I do not want to
just
leave
saw
this
the
place in
water.
worse state than we left it, than we came to it. The door is enough.
Doors are replaceable, so are plants.
I do not know that I like your attitude to life, Alish.
I do. I love it.
Anyway, forward.
Let's start making our way towards these goblin punks.
Yeah, so we're looking for goblins with blue mohawks.
Mhm.
Yes.
Fun fact, mohawks were never in fashion in the first place.
People just made them in fashion.
Isn't that all fashion?
I guess so.
Everything is something you make into fashion.
No. Okay. Do we
Processing.
need to do survival
let's-
checks or
Go check out these things.
to search for these goblins?
Actually, yes. Who wants to give me a survival check with advantage?
I'll do it.
Okay.
Yeah, my survival is at 0. I don't know why we did that in the first place.
You got lucky.
I got +3, so
Good.
that is yay! First nat 20.
Yay!
Cheers.
Yay!
So
I'm gonna drink
I
to
will-
that.
Oh yeah, you drink. We don't drink.
Mm-hmm. I mean, feel free to drink if you want.
I've been drinking this
I
all the
will.
time, actually.
I will
just
just make a
Mhm.
mark.
did forget.
Nat 1s and 20s. Okay.
Yep, so that's one
perfect.
extra $2, not €2.
Perfect.
Yeah, for those who there we go. For those who don't remember, for every nat 20 was it? Both Krifu and Hedgehog will be donating an extra $2.
And natural ones. So if you
And
want to
natural ones,
donate
yeah.
$5 or $10 and get those rerolls flowing, we might get
Right.
more of those,
Even more.
Yeah, exactly.
The
So,
more we roll, the drunker Crew gets.
please, it's apple wine. It'll be fine.
Oh, you're not getting
don't put
drunk
it
off
past
apple
us.
wine? I see. Okay.
Too cool for apple wine?
How
Okay.
you mix it with water? It's not that bad.
You mix it with water?
Yeah, of course.
You water it down weekly.
Oh please. Okay, Ailish, survival check with
Mhm.
advantage.
Yes, that was nat 20
Oh,
on that. Yeah.
Yep.
It's the alcohol already. It's getting to you.
it's not apple wine. What? Excuse me.
Just to be clear, at Happy Hour LLC, we do not encourage people to push them into drinking. It's
No.
fine. You can water down your apple wine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, natural 20
Me-
plus 3.
Plus 3, so 23.
23. It's quite easy for you to follow along the path. You can tell that Hagatha indeed walks this path, probably on a daily or even twice a day basis.
And let's admit it, I mean, unless if he can't see the path, he will just make the path. He's that kind of person.
You come to a lake. So someone in chat mentioned freshwater versus saltwater. Which one's heavier? Freshwater would be heavier.
I think salt
No.
water's heavier.
I think-
Salt
Yeah.
water is heavier. Yes.
Well, then you wouldn't get a
Because
freshwater
I've
lake in
seen-
the ocean.
I've seen that freshwater like lays on top of salty water. Like fresh water that flows from the mountains into the sea, the fresh water lays on top of the salty water. It creates a really
But-
cool marbling effect.
You could also have fresh
Nice.
water like fire upwards, like a is it a geyser.
Salt is
Geyser,
heavier. Chat is
Yeah.
chiming in. Salt water is
There you
go.
heavier.
Yes, you are right.
So,
So a pond in the ocean
does not make sense.
doesn't really
It
work.
could simply be like a magical.
This is
heavier
a
salt
a,
pond.
a hole in that goes down. Just plain and simple.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. And there's but I kind of imagine an underwater lake in a forest, if you will, and what that might look like.
Mm.
And there
Ultra
we can,
dense salty water.
yes,
Even saltier
There
than the
you go.
original salty water.
So salty.
extra salty water.
Yes.
So this is a hole that was once a salt mine that was used by the people of Viridian Reef, and has been sort of abandoned. And as we come here, we can see these two bright orange and white sea goblins with these octopus tentacles as their bottom half. Blue mohawks. They've got plugs in their like big goblin ears of like little blue shark symbols. And they have a red ball, red and white striped ball in their hands. And they're throwing it to each other. And they're going, you can't get it. And in between them is a very cute, light brown furred seal that's like swimming back and
Oh.
forth. It's like, no, please, it's my ball. Oh, please.
Poor seal.
no."
Both the goblins immediately.
I think
With your
Um,
23, Ailesh, they have not noticed you coming upon this grove whatsoever. This lake.
okay. Target identified, and you sort of see Ailesh just pulls out his glaive. Because axes are old fashioned.
Oh, that's my ball. You guys are so mean.
I look at Elish. I go, do we have to kill them immediately? Maybe we can talk to them first. Let them let go of the ball.
What a stupid seal. As
Okay.
they're throwing the ball.
Never mind.
Negative.
I want to
charging.
cast,
Oh,
Go ahead,
try
Louis.
casting
Go.
Mage Hand and get the ball back for the seal. With Mage Hand.
Okay, can you roll a charisma spell attack?
Sure. Oh no.
Oh, there is underwater water. It's in the chat.
10?
What?
A 10.
Yeah.
As the ball is thrown, what does your mage hand look like? Describe your spell.
It looks like a tentacle, according to the stuff about the Well, when I get Bigby's hand at a higher level, it's supposed to look like a tentacle. So I imagine Mage Hand just looks like a smaller tentacle.
Mm.
Yeah.
Warlock tings.
Okay. So we see the tentacle like reach out and try to grab it as it, but just barely miss as the ball soars through. And both of the goblins like stop, like grab the ball. They're like, "Hey, what the?" And they look around and they see the four of you at the edge of the lake. These guys are
With
trying to
weapons
mess with
drawn.
our fun. And the seal goes, "Please, can you help me, please?"
Charging. And just sort of.
Come to us, Seal.
The seal, quick as a whip, goes up to you, Pill Dandy, and just kind of like moves up next to you and actually like comes in under one of your fins and like snuggles in.
Cute.
That is
I'm
adorable.
Sealy.
Do not worry, Sealy. We will take care of this goblin for you.
Already
Just
on
stay
it.
behind me.
Yeah, me and Ailish, just weapons drawn,
Yeah.
huge weapons drawn.
Like, sea goblins will submit.
Roll a intimidate with advantage, Ailish.
Oh god. Let's have a look. Intimidate. Oh no, I am skilled in intimidation, so this might not be too bad. 21.
The sea goblins, as soon as the two of you like come in, the sea goblins like turn and they lay on their backs and they take their tentacles and they like
No.
compress really hard. And not ink, which is probably what you were expecting, but like jets of water kind of squirt out as they literally zip out of the area, like faster than you
Oh,
can
damn.
even think.
Oh,
Something out of there.
It
Wow.
appears they have upgraded propulsion. Trying now, and you can sort of see it takes this ring and tries to twist it slightly, and it tries and hopes that something might happen, but
Uh-oh.
it's not going to happen.
I look full of hope at Ailish,
It
and
appears
then
I didn't
nothing,
get
and then
the-
nothing happens, and I just go.
No.
How fast are they moving away from us?
Very fast. Hold on one sec.
It appears that I did not get the jet boots upgrade.
Yeah, it appears not.
Hmm.
Very sad. Very
I
disappointing.
am no longer latest model.
Are you not the only model?
Negative. There are others, newer versions, upgraded versions. Maybe I was template. Unsure.
It is okay. I'm sure that in the future you can ask for upgrades, perhaps.
The jet takes them. I just saw it. Where is it? 200 feet.
Oh, damn. All right.
Yeah, we're not keeping up with that.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, they have a swim speed of 30 feet, but
Yeah.
the jet just.
Pulse them.
Oh my God.
Also, in chat, Winnie Runes has donated €10. That takes us to 300.
Wow.
Hey,
Yeah,
cool.
Rooney
Thank
Runes.
you.
Thank you for
And
donating
thank you.
10. That means all the players get one free reroll.
Excellent.
So
Oh, lovely.
it is not advantage, it is a reroll, and you do have to accept the results of the reroll.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, we've got Sealy, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna like kneel down to Sealy and like fuzz their hair as much as you can underwater. Be like, do you know where the goblins came from?
Oh yeah, the goblins have been messing around here for a long time. These two have been bullying me for last couple days. I like to come here and practice my ball balancing tricks.
I'm sure you do a great job. Once we give you a ball back, we will deal with the goblins, and you can balance your ball here as much as you like in the future.
That would be really nice.
I don't know if I love this guy or hate
I think-
him.
Did we not get the ball back? They
No,
left
they
it
have
with
the ball.
Oh wait, they got the ball. I thought that we grabbed it with the.
They
tentacle.
no,
No.
it was Louis barely missed it. The other goblin catched it, and they
Well, in that case, then she's knows that we have the ball, right? It's like we don't have the ball. She stands up and puts her hand on Seely's head and goes, "We will get you your ball back. Do not worry.
Oh,
Those
thank
goblins
you.
will pay."
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And just nuzzled a little bit more.
While all this talking is going on, Ailesh is just literally walking as fast as he can in the direction, following the jet trail. Not even considering to see if anyone is following him from the party. It's just that is the direction of target. Go.
Okay. Seely, head back to should we take Seely with us, guys? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I think
no,
she
no.
should get back to the safety of the village.
Yeah. Seely, you head back to the village and we'll handle this.
Oh, well, okay. I'll wait.
All right. Oh, Ailish is gone. Oh, shall we go then, guys?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You head off through the forest. And Ailesh, you are first, sort of walking in the direction. You can barely see the direction they went, just because that jet stream was so powerful that the seaweed trees are still flowing in the direction they went. When you come to the trees sort of there's a tree line that ends, and the earth here goes down deep, to where deep enough to where the water itself you have dark vision, but you can tell that as you're looking down into the direction it goes, your vision turns black and white enough that it's dark down there, and the sun that's filtering from above can't go that deep. Off in the distance you see what looks like a gigantic white brain coral, and you can see 2 orange flecks darting off in that direction.
No hesitation, just turn to face those flecks and just walk. Again, not focusing on what's in front of him, not focusing on any hazards or danger, just straight. Shortest route from A to B.
Okay. Yeah, unless you can walk through rocks and stuff, you're gonna have to move around.
I think if he hits a rock that he can't go through, he'll take several attempts, and then realizing he can't do it, will then turn and then make his way around it. But
Can he not swim?
he can swim, but it doesn't make much of a difference to him whether he's swimming or walking, really. But yeah, I mean, he can technically swim. Yeah.
Cool. Can we just follow this trail? Is the trail so hot?
Yeah, I mean, Ailesh saw them and where they're going, to the big white brain coral.
I mean, can we swim towards that?
Mm-hmm.
I think so. I think it would be best to get there, find out how many of them there are. We can get the ball back and also stop the pollution, but mostly Seely's ball must be repaired.
Sure.
All is not part of directive.
I'm gonna head off towards this coal.
I agree with the bot. Once again.
Okay. Ailesh, you are walking.
Mm-hmm.
And the rest of you are, swimming?
Yep.
So is the brain coral above us, or
It's
Is it
if you're swimming. So if you're swimming from where you are, it's below you, because Ailesh just sort of went down this slope and is now walking at a lower
if it's
level.
beneath us, how deep is it? Can I tell how deep it is?
I mean, it's not. It's just that part. It's only deep enough to make it dimmer in light.
Got it.
Okay, so my dark vision's 60 foot. So if it's seeing dimmer, it can't be that far down on the slope. Okay, Ailesh can take a different approach to this, because Ailesh is an idiot. He's not going to swim or walk down a slope. He's just going to walk straight off the edge and go straight down, vertical. Because hey, he's a robot. He doesn't feel pain. So he's just willingly fall straight down.
As you all are swimming / walking in that direction, you see the brain coral glow a like toxic green color, like begin to vibrate in color, and then like you can see like clouds of the toxic green pollution coming up out of it, and the current pushing it in your direction. I'm gonna need everyone to roll con saves, please, with advantage if you want to put on the handkerchiefs real quick.
Even if I'm immune to disease?
Are you immune
this a-
to poison?
No.
I am immune to poison.
Then Ailish, you are okay.
That's
So-
fine. I got an 18.
18?
Constitution with advantage, yes?
Yes.
Because you're wearing the headbands, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Everyone needs to shut the fuck up. I just rolled 2 natural 20s.
Shut up!
No. I have
will-
no words.
Cheers!
Those down there are 2 natural
Wow.
fucking 20s. That is insane.
Well, I'll double drink to that.
Yep.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I got
okay.
I got a 20, but not a nat 20.
Where am I? This has never in my life has this happened to me.
2 double 20s, damn.
That is insane. And it's also so cute because it's my trans size, which makes it a little hard.
Yay!
Aw.
Huh.
Okay, so you are A-okay. Louis, what did you get?
20, but not a nat 20.
Okay, so no one is exhausted. However,
Everyone is dirty.
However, what? No.
the 3 of you
No.
each take 7 points of poison damage
Oh no.
Ooh,
Okay.
just from breathing it in.
is that? Do I get like half damage for rolling it?
That was half.
Oh, okay. Well,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, I think
That's
Ailish is just like
fine.
free falling through this black cloud, being like, "This is inconvenient."
That
Are we approaching stealthily, or are we all just swimming, walking normally?
I think we
I-
should
I-
approach.
Yeah, now that we know it's just
I
this is
will
where
I
they
will
are.
approach stealthily.
Yeah. I think
Um,
I'll do the stealth.
I
action.
don't think it's possible to free
Fall
fall
still.
stealthily. So I think Ailish is going to try and aim to be as far away from the group as possible, so that he doesn't draw them to them if they're going to be stealthy.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, free falling can be very silent. Like, especially when it's through water,
Mhm.
Yeah,
it might just be quite silent.
possibly.
It's the landing. that
Yes,
is-
the landing is the bit that's going to hurt and be loud. But
Well,
yeah,
I mean, you can swim. So
Yeah.
right before
Yeah.
you land, you can start swimming real
we could try
hard.
that. I'm not sure if it'll work, but we can try.
Yeah,
So if we're
it'll-
going stealthy, go ahead and roll
Yeah.
stealth checks.
All right. Wow, that was. The
I'm going to
greatest
use my
moment in
reroll because that was a 6.
Okay.
That was the greatest moment in my D&D career.
Hopefully
Oh,
that'll
nice,
be pretty
23.
good.
And it happened on a happy hour. Me, the ambassador of happy hours.
I'm going to use my reroll because I got a 10,
Okay.
so that's not going to be particularly useful.
I can't-
Oh, for 4-foot snake. I rolled a
can't
nat
make
1.
this shit up.
Oh no. Not
Yeah.
one.
I swapped a 10 for a nat 1.
Oh, okay. Everyone drink.
Oh. I
But no,
can't
it
make
turns
this
out-
shit up.
Go on.
No.
Another natural. So I cannot.
Okay.
I'm.
Cheers.
Like, I'm.
Wow.
I hard.
Perfect.
It's-
Watching
I love it.
the bank
Wow.
balance slowly drain away.
That puts us up to puts me up to $10 for
Yep, $10,
my
yeah.
donation. So well done, everyone.
Nice.
Glad
So,
to be a fucking.
Louis, what
service.
did you
I
get?
14.
14. Okay, so Ailish just crashes through into the area around the base of the white brain coral.
Oh, cool.
The 3 of you are swimming more stealthily and are unnoticed as you see 4 figures sort of at the base of this. As you approach it, it's freaking, this thing is gigantic. You see 4 figures. You see the 2 goblins, sea goblins, orange and white coloration with the blue mohawks. But then you see 2 other figures. One is a very strange looking person. Bipedal, but with like a hybrid form of a triton with sort of lanternfish features on its
Ooh.
face.
Right.
Just like a super wide jaw, these huge bulbous eyes, claws, and like ragged, razor sharp rows of teeth underneath. And it's sort of kneeling. All 3 of them are kneeling at the feet of a being wearing like these dark black flowing robes with like ragged ends, and you can see big octopus tentacles underneath, and they're like looking up at this brain coral, and you can see waves of energy floating out from their fingers and into the brain coral, and then Ailish sort of stomps in a cloud of silt. And they all turn ready. And that is where we're going to take our break.
Hey,
Wow.
That's scary.
So, 1 hydrate before we dihydrate. Thank you,
that's,
everyone.
I like that.
Yes.
Hydrate before you hydrate.
We are going to take a 10-minute break. 10 minutes? It might be a little bit longer. 10-minute break. So, dear viewers, if you want to get in any more donations, we are coming to the final encounter. So any more $25 donations will add extra sea goblins to this encounter. But if you're worried about our heroes surviving and saving the people of Viridian Reef, then also you should donate $5 or $10 amounts and give them some extra rerolls.
Griffith, can we hear the sea goblin voice just one more time so people know what they're going to get? They want to know what they're getting in for.
You stupid adventurers! There
you go, guys.
It's snuck.
If you want 15 of those guys, donate now.
Anyway, we will be back soon, everyone. See you soon. And welcome back to the EU Happy Hour, everyone. I hope you've refilled your drinks because it's officially last call. Our adventurers, the Queen's Guard, have found their way to a creepy, gigantic, huge white brain coral that is clearly the source of the malevolent pollution toxifying the waters of Viridian Reef. Well, look at me. I'm the next Brendan Lee Mulligan. When Ailish, a Triton-forged Warforged, bursts onto the scene with his compatriots swimming sneakily behind him.
Yeah.
Ailish.
Sounds like
Um,
I've got an announcement for a Smash Bros. Character. He bursts onto the scene.
yeah, just crash, land, sort of gets up, sort of glaive already out, sort of going, goblins will submit, other beings will submit.
As soon as you say that, the goblins, the clownfish sea goblins, they draw their spears and they're like gnashing their razor sharp teeth. When
Gnashing does not intimidate.
the black-robed octopus person raises a webbed hand and the goblins cease. Standing next to the octopus person who's like kind of floating above this whole scene, very ethereal but also creepy and with a malevolent energy. The being standing next to this person is like weird, sort of aberrant humanoid with these like mutated features. The three of you are sneaking like behind, so you can all see these people. I'd like you to roll nature or religion.
Oh, they're both bad.
They're
Yeah.
both very bad.
Oh, 20 though, not that.
Dirty 20,
Dirty
18.
20.
18.
See if I can roll another nat 20.
For religion as well.
No.
No.
It's a 12 on nature.
Okay. And Ailish?
Yeah. Flat 18.
18.
Yeah, on
Still-
nature.
Still not bad. Ko, you're coming up. You don't know what's going on over here. Some sort of weird magic stuff. Maybe druidic in nature, maybe, just because of the coral that's being manipulated. Ailish rolled an 18 nature. Louis rolled
18 also.
on
On nature.
nature. And Pill Dandy, I have to keep looking at the overlay to like remember.
She can go to pill. Pill's fine.
Pill, you rolled a dirty 20 on religion.
Dirty 20 religion.
Okay, so Ailish and Louis, you both know as you look at this being, the aberrant being with the lanternfish features, that there are tritons who, if born in like the deepest parts of the sea, can be warped by energies that can be found in the deep dark trenches of the sea. You think you're looking at one of them, a being known as a deep scion, which is often, it can also mutate and shape change into a more sort of, let's say, average looking triton form, so that they can blend into society. Pill, you are looking at this robed person, and them being with a deep scion says to you one thing. And the person that you are looking at is a Kraken priest. A Kraken priest wishes to bring the destructive aberrant energies of the Kraken to the surface and wipe out the people above. But also that applies to the surface, anything in the way, which you know the Viridian Reef is in the way. Might as well be the surface to these people, because they come from so deep below the sea.
Gotcha. I tell Ko and Louis this. Be careful, that is a Kraken priest. They don't care for anything but themselves. They will go through the Viridian core if they have to. We have to stop them here.
Yes.
My tenants say so.
Louis, you are still eating that biscuit.
Yes, they're really good. I'm sorry.
Okay, it's just you can make it last.
I'll put it away for now.
Yeah, you should put it away, right? Just so you don't want to choke while we are fighting.
Focus.
The priest in nature, the priest looks to you, Ailish, with its webbed hand, and then you can hear words whispered into the water. Fall. As they cast command on you, please roll a wisdom save.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
19?
You can feel your programming start to like change, but you stand tall. What do you do?
I think Ailish is just going to try and point his weapon forwards in kind of a tall but like ready way, and be kind of your effects at trying to control me won't necessarily work. I am far better than your magical attacks. Surrender now, whoever you are. You can kind of see that like while the magic hasn't affected him like that much, he's having to spend a lot of that programming on diverting it, so that like speech isn't working properly.
I apologize. I just started laughing. Hagatha has donated 25 euros
Oh,
to add a third goblin to this fight.
Oh my god.
Hagatha, we vouch for you.
Love Hagatha. Oh.
How could you,
More
Hagatha?
sloblins.
Hagatha, why?
Okay. So
the
everyone
way,
roll
what
me
does,
initiative, please.
Yeah.
Yes. I was gonna say that this Kraken priest really makes me think of this League of Legends character that is basically like a woman wearing like a beautiful, she's completely purple, and she is wearing like this beautiful like gown, and that gown seems to be her arms, and when she opens it up it's like a manta ray creature
Ooh.
where her
Ooh.
abdomen is a huge maw that like opens up and like goes like it's
Nice.
really cool.
Yeah, that's what this is.
Yeah, there we go. Done.
As
Done.
initiative is rolled, they spread their arms, and you can see this like maw in its abdomen.
Yes.
Abdomen.
Oh yeah, what are they called? Belveth? Belveth.
Yes, their name is Belveth. Yes.
Go ahead and roll me initiative, please, everyone.
Yep.
Initiative,
okay.
yes.
That's 16 for Ailesh.
Do we get a surprise round since we are sneaky and hidden?
So yes, the three of you will get the surprise round. So you'll all
Thank
act
God, because I got a 12.
in round 0. 12.
Lovely.
I got 22 with a nat 20.
Ooh,
Wow!
nat 20.
Nice.
Let's
Oh yeah,
go.
drink up. Wait, do we do? Ah, whatever. I'm
I
gonna
drink, but you can
Ah,
drink.
who cares?
Yeah, solidarity.
22 for Louis.
That's five.
Louis,
That's
Louis.
5 nat 20s to 1 nat 1.
Ailesh, Co.
I got 11.
You
Very
do not go
mediocre.
last, Co, but second. to
Wow.
last. Okay,
Okay.
so as Ailesh is speaking and telling them to submit, the three of you get to act before the round kicks off.
Can I ask real quick? How far are we away from Ailesh?
I'm gonna say 60 feet.
Oh, okay.
So just
Yeah.
outside of like their dark vision, so that you can like, because there's not really a lot of cover, but enough for them not to notice you. They're also really
Still, that's
distracted by
quite a
the
ways away.
silt cloud that Ailesh just brought in.
It's more Ailesh that I'm worried about. It's not them I'm worried
Yeah,
about.
how close is Ailesh to them?
Maybe 30 feet.
Got it.
30 feet away from them.
So you're
Yes.
90. Well,
Feet
that
away.
doesn't make sense then.
I thought they were in between us and Ailesh.
No.
That we were like above the
So we're
coral.
gonna say they're 60 feet away from you all. Ailesh is 30 feet away from you all.
Okay, so we are behind Ailesh,
Mhm.
hidden in the
Mhm.
rubble somewhere.
Yeah.
Lovely. I also imagine the stage having like a lot of like sunken ships, like wrecks of like
Oh, that's cool. Yeah,
Ooh.
like
absolutely.
shipwrecks around.
Those just appeared now.
Lovely. How lovely.
So round 0, Louis.
Okay, so if I were to cast something that affected everybody within like a 20-foot radius, would Ailesh be outside of that?
He's 30 feet away from you now. So if you moved forward 10 feet, that would work.
Okay, but I mean, if I centered like a magical effect on like the Kraken priest,
Oh,
and,
yes, he would be out of it.
he would be out of it. Okay, in that case, I would like to cast Hunger of Hadar. Or
Oh
Hadar,
no.
Okay.
Oh, straight away.
No holding back.
Yeah. A 20-foot radius sphere of blackness and bitter cold appears around them. No light reaches this area, and any creatures inside are blinded. It counts as difficult terrain, and any creature starting its turn inside takes 2d6 cold damage. Any creature ending its turn inside has to succeed on a dex save or take 2d6 acid damage.
2d6. And they take that on the start of their turn.
On the start of their turn. Yeah. And it lasts for 1 minute, as long as I maintain concentration.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Describe your spell.
Yeah, so it's basically just a enormous black void opens up around them, swallows them. You can hear like strange sounds coming from inside it. Weird, like the book describes it as weird, like slurping sounds coming from inside. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Can I-
it sounds like
can I
when you
ask-
take the plug out of a bath.
Oh, that's cool. Can I ask how it looks when you cast it, Louis? Like, what do you do? Like,
Well, I've decided that Louis' sort of magical talisman is the skull of the fish that he ate, the magic fish.
cool.
So
Nice.
it starts to glow like this with this gold light, and he stretches out his hand, and this black void just expands around them up to 20 feet.
Okay.
That's really cool. Love it.
That brings us to Pill.
Oh, damn, really? Okay.
Surprise round. Surprise round.
Oh, true. Okay, cool. I'm gonna handle the. Did it get the goblins as well, or just the?
Well, now I have to ask. Everyone else has been caught in this field. Can you see them?
No,
No.
Okay.
no. It's completely black inside, and I believe it counts as magical darkness.
Magical darkness. Okay, cool. Crap. I'm gonna hop down and I'll take up position next to Ailesh.
Okay. You swim forward.
Yeah.
And then Ko.
So, are there any? And I'm looking at my
Sorry.
little spell cards. It's fine. Don't worry. Are there any enemies that are outside of this?
I think they were
Um,
all caught in the.
All of
they
them.
all inside it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
There were none inside. Like,
Wow. I guess we have to wait for them to come out. So
They're taking damage, so they're probably trying to run away or something. And
what
then when they
I'm
come out, we can fight them.
going to do as a bonus action is cast Expeditious Retreat.
Hmm.
This spell allows you to move at an incredible pace when you cast this spell, and then as a bonus action on each of your turns until the spell ends, you can take the dash action. So I can take the dash action instead of as an action, as a bonus action
Okay.
every turn, if I want to. Then
What does that look like?
good question. So first of all, no, I think what Ko does is he gets his holy symbol, which is like this little like metal. I wouldn't say it's a coin. It's like the
disc.
size. It's like the size of a belt buckle.
Okay.
And it's like oval shaped, and it has the symbol of the Wild Mother on it. And let's see, Expeditious Retreat has verbal and somatic components. So you hear him mumble something under his breath, maybe asking the Wild Mother for strength, and then I think it's like a sequence of hand symbols created, and maybe a wave here and there, and then it's this like not very bright, but like a glow that has like the stripes coming, like it almost looks like the water is flowing like past him, like he is gaining speed of some sort,
All right.
even if he is standing still. And so I will just take my weapons out, my shield, the shield that has a big rose on it, and I'll take my point next to Ailesh and Pill
Okay.
and Louis. And I think what Ko says is, do not push them. They will have to push us.
All right. So that takes us to the top of round one, which is back to Louis.
Okay. Oh, sorry, everyone. I kind of made it so you can't see them, but
Louis,
but-
how long does this last?
oh, 1 minute as long as I concentrate on it.
Oh no, we haven't.
So I would like to hold my action
Okay.
in case any of them exit the sphere.
Okay. So, are you readying or are you delaying?
Yeah, I will ready an Eldritch Blast attack.
Perfect. Well, then your action will take off in just a little bit because, not two, but just double checking we didn't get any more donations. 3 sea goblins burst out. First off, they need to make dex saves, correct?
Yes. No, if they just a second, if they start their turn inside, they automatically take 2d6 cold damage.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
What's the dex save for?
That
If they
is
end their
if
turn.
they end their turn inside.
Oh my god. Okay, roll that sweet, sweet damage.
7.
7, you say? The goblins don't come out.
Oh no.
Okay.
3 of them?
Goblins are
That-
only a 1/4 challenge rating.
Should I roll for
That
each?
is lovely.
No,
We're all standing ready to fight, and then just all
Like-
dead.
no, I think just once for all of them. You can hear like as the red and white striped ball just rolls out of the darkness.
Be careful. That sounds
So
like a battle
lean down
cry.
and
Oh,
pick it
oh.
up. I got the ball. I got the
Oh.
ball, everyone.
All right, Ailish. By the way,
Ailish-
we need more sea goblins, so please
Yes.
donate.
Everyone
Alternatively,
get-
more rolls for us.
Mhm.
I mean, yeah, everyone get out your credit cards. We need more goblins. Ailish is going to look at this cloud and hear the cries of the goblins and sort of go, Overwatch mode engaged, and you kind of watch him walk forward to the very edge of this cloud. He has a glaive, so he has a 10-foot reach. So he's going to stand in front of this, like 5 foot away from the cloud, so that if anything tries to come forward, they're going to walk straight into his opportunity attack zone. But I think he's also going to try and blindly attack into the fog, because he gets double attack. So I think he's going to try and stab twice into the darkness to see if he can hit something.
And attack the darkness.
I imagine it would be disadvantaged.
Yes,
Assuming
roll
there's
with
anything-
this-
assuming
roll
there's
with-
something in range.
Roll with disadvantage because at least one of them might be. And thank you, In the Pan, for giving me a reroll.
Too late to save your goblins, though.
So what do I add to it? I forgot what I add. Add plus. That would be 14 for the first one.
Okay.
And now that is now we're cooking with fire. That's 21 on the second one.
Okay. Go ahead and roll some damage for the second one.
So that will be. I need one of those dice. At that moment, you're looking for certain dice. Like, are you a D10? Yeah, you're a D10. That's 13 damage.
13. Okay, good to know. From above. So first off, Louis, roll me that cold damage, please.
Okay. 6.
6 points of cold damage. Okay. Sorry, just double checking damage resistances. So you see the Kraken Priest swim out from the top of the thing. Louis, Eldritch Blast.
Yes, Eldritch Blast. Okay.
Nice.
So that is a. Let's see. No, 25?
Yes. Yes, that hits.
Okay.
Smack him up.
So that's 1d10 force damage.
Okay.
10.
Rick.
Nice.
Okay.
Decimating them.
It jumps, swims up to the top. These tentacles, its octopus tentacles, like spreading out, and you can see it takes its hands, and it's like muttering and abyssal. You can see this dark, aberrant energy coming off of it in waves, as the four of you find these very much like Ursula, those weird like seaweed souls that come out of the ground.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Reach up to like try and grab you all as it casts Evard's black tentacles.
Oh.
Please go ahead and roll dex saves.
So,
Wait.
Oh,
according to
sorry,
this-
sorry. This happens when you start your turn.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, you can see them all rising up around
Yeah.
you. Okay, perfect. That brings us to Pill. Roll a dex save.
Still got a 12.
A 12 is a fail.
That sounds right.
Come on,
Yes.
Mika.
So you are restrained by the tentacles, Pill,
Mm-hmm.
and you're about to take 3d6 points of damage.
Something like that.
Ooh, 12 points of damage.
Oof. All right. At times.
Yikers.
Yikers.
And you are restrained.
Mm.
You can use your action to make a strength or dex check against its spell save DC.
I'll do a dex. With my dice. 11. Got down.
You are.
Yep.
These tentacles are wrapping around Pill's muscles.
Yep.
That brings us to Ko. Unless you've got a bonus action you want to use or anything.
I can't use Step of the Wind, can I? I have the disengage or dash, but I don't think I can use that.
Yep.
Yeah. Then no, I'm good. I'm not good. I'm bad, but I'm done.
Okay. My turn? Question mark?
Yes, Ko.
Okay. How far away is the priest?
About
Velvet?
30 feet Pythagorean theorem.
Got it. But I can swim towards them, so
Yeah.
it's like straight line.
Because they're above the darkness.
Okay. Wait, there was this lizard folk thing that I could do that I am now it's fucking gone, of course. My fucking bad.
Such is the way of character sheets.
I'm so annoyed. It was this and then here and then if I select lizard folk, I can know. There we
What's it
go.
do?
There we go. There we go. Okay. So, I would like to swim up to this person, towards Belveth. I would like to make an attack,
Okay.
and as a lizard folk, I can do a special attack called Hungry Jaws.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Get some of that HP back.
Yes, as a bonus action, I can make a special attack with my bite. If the attack hits, it deals its normal damage, and you gain temporary hit points equal to your Constitution modifier.
Well, first off, Ko, make a dex save before you swim out of that.
You are absolutely right.
Oh man.
Come on, another nat 20? Not quite. Dex save of 13.
14 is the number we're looking for.
Can I do my reroll?
You
Even
can,
after I
if you
know-
still have
okay.
it. Yeah.
I have it still. Because I knew something like this would happen. Come on. Okay, that's 14.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
There we
One
go.
higher. Let's go.
So it grabs your foot, and then you just yank it out of the ground, and then. Okay, you
And so I
Motivation-
swim up. Yeah. My swimming, by the way, looks like a snake swimming. Like it's like
Oh, cool. Like the wiggly kind, yeah.
Well, I
Yeah.
love that. Powerful tail.
yes, a very powerful tail. Okay, and then I make my first attack with my battle axe. I don't know what my attack bonus is. Whoops, forgot to write it down. How do you know that again? It's like strength plus your proficiency bonus, I think,
Yep.
right?
Yes.
Got it. Lovely. So +5. Oh god. 9.
That's a miss.
So it's only if the attack hits, then I can do my hungry jaws, right?
Mm-hmm.
How high above us is he?
So it's 20 feet up, and you're 30 feet away. So let's call it a 30 feet.
Oh no, this is as a bonus action. I can do it. Oh, okay.
Okay.
So on my same action turn, I take an attack action, which is 2 attacks. So I do my second attack.
Natural one.
No. It's 13.
13 hits.
Oh, how lovely.
Hey.
Can I do a divine smite as well? Is that a bonus action to do a divine smite?
Oh,
What is
God,
that?
I hate
I haven't played a
paladins.
paladin in so I haven't played a paladin in so long.
Paladins are great. I
Um,
love paladins.
Paladins are really cute.
Yeah.
This divine smite is killer. But yeah, you can
I
expend.
know.
It's when you hit with an attack roll, you can expend a spell slot.
Oh, I can expend the spell slot. There it is. Okay. Yes, so I will do a. Why not a second level spell slot? You
Okay, so
know?
that'll be two.
Make it
3d8.
3d8.
Yeah.
So first of all, okay, okay. So first it's 1d8 for my battle axe.
Okay. Roll that first, please.
Exactly, I will. Jesus Christ. So that's 3 damage.
1 damage.
Love it. Okay, cool. And then I will do my divine smite, which is 3d8.
We need more sea goblins.
So
Where are those donations, people?
9.
Do I need to donate?
Is that plus something? Question?
I think it's just. It just.
I think
is.
it's just flat 3d8, right? Okay. So then that's 11 damage. 11 what is it? Radiant damage.
Okay.
And then bonus action I'll do my bite.
Which we was a fail.
No.
Didn't you roll your bite earlier?
No. That was my first attack for my
Oh.
so as a paladin I have 2 attacks
Yep.
at 5th level.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Bonus action bite.
And this as a bonus action, I do my bite. Come on. Oh my god. Attack bonus might also be just like +5, I think. Or does it say how much you get with it? Get jiggy with it? Where is it? Where has it gone? It's gone. It's fucking gone. Oh, there it is. It doesn't say like how much you get with it. I think it's just another +5. It's 14.
14
Total.
hits.
Lovely. So then I do 1d6 damage. 1d6 plus 2. 4 plus 2 is 6.
3.
All right. And it says
Temporary
if
hit
the attack
point.
hits, it deals its normal damage, and you gain temporary hit points equal to your Constitution modifier. Got it. Lovely. Cool.
Perfect. That brings
2
us
temporary hit points.
to the deep
Yeah, that's my turn.
Scion.
Yeah.
So I think first off, it takes 2d6 cold damage. Louis, my brother.
5.
Okay. 5 points of damage.
I love playing paladins, man.
Perfect. It. swims straight out. What is the action? It doesn't tell me what kind of action it is. It's an action though. I don't think it's a bonus action.
What's it doing?
I'm not gonna do it. Well, do I want to do it?
God, nearly had him.
I'm gonna start off with this.
What does they see? Oh, just like curious.
The four of you all hear this like keening wail in your minds, reverberating like a screech, a psychic screech. And you just know instinctively, mentally, that this deep scion is screaming for its master. The cool thing about this psychic screech is that, in addition to the effect it does, it telepathically transmits its memories of the last 24 hours to its master, regardless of the distance, so long as they are in the same body of water.
Ew.
Who is its master? But everyone, go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Okay.
Are you fucking serious?
Come on. Yeah, 19.
Save.
That's good. I'm just excited.
Ooh, that's a nat 1.
Fail.
Oh.
Yeah,
Drink up, everyone.
that's
Chin
another
chin.
2.
Oh, and you
another
got home.
2 of those.
Okay. 16
Oh.
in total.
16, that's a pass. Louis?
14.
14 is a fade. No, that is a pass. Okay, 14 is it. 14 is it. I was like, is it? Okay, so Ailish, you're the only one who failed.
Mm-hmm.
You are stunned until the end of
Okay.
its next turn. So you can't do anything.
No.
Damn. Thank you so much for the raid, Arctur Sa Diablo, who was streaming earlier with the Roll for Good group when they were playing Stille Nacht.
Cool. Hello.
In super intense game. Very cool indie game. Very interesting.
Mm.
The psychic screech comes out, and this deep scion, this lanternfish maw, comes out of the darkness and lands right next to you, Ailish. Doesn't have any other actions left, so that's it for now. Louis,
Did that.
round 2. You are in the black tentacles. Make a dex save, please.
Okay. Oh no.
Oh, you can do it.
I got a 2, but I would like to use my reroll
Go for it.
from earlier.
You
Oh,
can
that's better.
still
Nat
do it.
20.
Oh!
Yeah.
Plus 2, so
Cheers.
22.
Damn.
Let's go.
Marking the wrong column on my
Hey,
sheet.
getting
Yeah,
that
guys.
donation up and up and up. Okay, so you were easily able to swim out of the tentacles, Louis.
Great.
Yes, Arcturus in the tentacles. We've all seen enough hentai to know where this is going.
Is anyone still inside the sphere of darkness?
You do not believe so.
Okay. In that case, I would like to use. How far away is the Kraken Priest now?
Up 30 feet.
30 feet. Okay. I would like to summon the Tentacle of the Deeps.
Okay.
Um,
Tentacle
make a-
based catchy mix name.
a melee spell attack against one creature. Oh no. Oh, okay. 18. So that is 24.
That hits.
All right.
What is
And they
tentacle
take-
violence?
He takes 1d8 cold damage, and speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of his next turn.
Okay.
And then, as a bonus action on my turn, I can move the tentacle up to 30 feet and repeat the attack.
Okay.
Ooh.
So that's 3 cold damage.
It's like
And
a summoned weapon, right?
yeah.
Mm.
Okay. Posture check, and then do you want
Ah.
to move so you're out of the tentacles?
Ow. Ow.
Yes, I will move.
There goes
Are
my
there
back.
Yeah.
are there any other targets, or is it just?
There is the deep
There's a weird-
scion next to
The weird head
Ailish.
just turned up.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll move the so I can move the tentacle up to 30 feet and then repeat the attack on another creature.
Okay. Bonus action.
Mm.
Okay.
Oh, Hydra.
No, I don't think that hits. That's an 8.
Oh, we got a hydrate too. It's all
I
coming.
don't.
Yeah.
I don't have any. I didn't refill my cup.
Okay,
That's
it's a
okay.
miss.
My bad.
Ailish, you are stunned by the psychic screech. Which brings us to the Kraken Priest, who
Face to face with me.
will what do I want to do? There's so many cool things, but
I know.
big lizard paladin in front of me who will just smite every time they hit.
You know,
That's the problem with one shots and so many
we
spell
do a
slots.
little trolling. You know.
So I think what I'm gonna do is it just like reaches a webbed finger out to you to try and touch.
No. No, thank you.
Ooh. 22.
Yes, of course that hits.
I'm gonna roll this one digitally. For 32 points of damage.
What?
Of
Damn!
thunder damage.
No.
That's no. I have 2 temporary hit points.
As it touches you, there's this thunder clap and the sonic energy reverberates around you. Kraken Priest for the win!
Everyone at home to know that I have 2 hit points left.
No.
What paladin was
And
a
that
tank?
those,
you're a paladin,
that
though. You
those
can look after
two,
yourself.
those 2 temporary hit points that I got earlier from him saved my fucking life because I had
Yeah.
32 hit points left.
Wow.
And that would have downed me if I did not have those two.
True. Pill, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna roll to get out of this stupid. What
Yeah.
am I being held by?
Dex save, please. The tentacles, the 4 unfortunate souls.
So, okay, that's a 19.
19, you are out of there, my friend.
Oh my god. Okay, she rests her arms out of this thing, looks up to see Ko. And how high is Ko now?
30 feet.
Cool. Yeah, I can just literally get up there on Monk. So she just kind of like bends down like Neo in the Matrix style and just shoots up in the air. And she's gonna like dap Ko with like pressure points and give back some health, which I have to roll, I think.
Okay.
The
We do
pressure
have some
points,
healers.
That's cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Whoever
mercy.
said, "Oops, no healers." Excuse me. There's cure wounds and prayer of healing here. So thank you very much.
Okay, cool. It cost me a key level, so I'm just gonna roll for it. Cost me a key point rather. But I can do this, and then I'm gonna do flurry blows afterwards. So this first.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I get 2 attacks and then flurry blows. So first attack has to be jabbing Ko. That's gonna be. There we go. It's 11 health.
Oh,
11 health.
beautiful.
Hmm.
Thank you.
And then she rolls around on this thing. It's like up in Ko's face, right?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm just gonna punch it a lot. I hate being tied down with vines. It does not happen that often, but I don't like it.
With the souls
Oh,
of
well.
those who are poor and unfortunate.
That's a 12 to hit.
12 hits.
Oh shit! Really nice.
Mhm.
Okay.
No AC on
Sorry.
this thing.
Am I allowed to swear? Sorry.
I've been saying fuck this whole life.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's fair. That's
Sorry,
fair.
Hoard of Tales.
Shit balls. Sorry, Hotel. Okay, cool. So that was 1 attack on Ko, 1 on this guy. That's for 6 damage.
Is your attack magical?
No, it's just on strike.
Okay.
And I'm
And
gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead with flurry blows.
Flirty of bones.
Yep. 5 damage. That's 1, 2, 3. I got 1 more attack.
Yeah, no cursing worse than oh blimey, apparently.
Cool, blimey. My last one's 21 to hit.
21 hits, of course.
Cool. And then I'm gonna just go ahead and fight the shotgun. for 10 damage.
Okay, nice.
Bloody hell, bro.
Just comes up, jabs you, and then turns around and punches this dude a punch.
The priest does
Love
not
that.
look very affected by your punches. However, with the radiant damage that it took earlier, it's not looking great. You can see its color is like pale, weak. It's sort of like bent over,
Breathing
heaving.
heavily. Ooh, cool.
That brings us to Ko. It is your turn.
Hi. Let's see. I would like. Is there anything obstacle-wise, maybe not obstacle, object-wise, directly behind this or like in the vicinity?
The white brain coral.
How lovely. I would like to channel divinity, Fury of the Tides.
Mm-hmm.
That's a bonus action. I channel the powerful might of the waves to bolster my attacks for 1 minute. Once per turn for the duration, when you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can choose to push the target 10 feet away from you. If pushed into an obstacle or another creature, the target takes bludgeoning damage equal to your charisma modifier, which is big. So I will.
Which is big.
Mm-hmm.
I will make my 2 attacks now. Thank you. Natural 1.
Oh,
Rank
Oh,
up.
man.
I need a different dice because these are
Ah,
these have lost their natural 20 potential.
I was saying, statistically speaking,
you
you're
still all
balancing
up,
out
yeah.
now.
I'm gonna go insane.
But hey,
On
up
second
to
attack.
18 euros on the donation.
I was going to say, yep.
That's a 2? I'm gonna
You got a
cry.
reroll, right?
Oh no.
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 Oh,
I think everyone's
bummer.
used their rerolls.
Yeah, we've used our
Bummer.
rerolls.
Okay.
How many did we have?
It's the
One?
one.
What's the one?
So, I mean, if no one donates to give me a reroll, God,
Mhm.
where's your credit cards at?
Okay,
Don't you love the ocean?
that brings us to
No.
the Deep Scion now, who is standing right in front of a stunned Ailesh. That means its attacks have advantage on Ailesh.
Oh God, I should
It
have done
gets
something about
3
that.
attacks.
Oof.
I should have done something about that. My bad. My bad.
It's
So-
fine.
It's gonna do my favorite 3 attack scenario in all of D20 based games, a claw bite.
Oh, I remember that.
I like those.
Yeah.
I
first-
do
Who loves,
like those.
who loves a good claw and bite combo?
Claw bite.
I
Okay,
do
starting
like
off first claw.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that is a 22.
That's obviously going to hit.
Second
Yeah.
claw. Oh, advantage. Another 22.
Oh,
with the bite?
Wait a minute.
Ah.
Wait a minute.
That's a
wait.
natural 19 on the
I'm a
bite.
paladin. I might be able to do something about this.
Can you? Paladin.
Yes, because I have a protection fighting style. When a creature you can see attacks a target other than you that is within 5 feet of you. Oh,
Nope.
not
No.
within.
No, we're in the
All right, rolling
Wind of
damage.
water.
I still have a reroll. Thank you, Ida.
No.
That's 11
Yeah!
points. 11 points of damage.
Oh,
Oh no, I'm sorry. That's 11 on the dice, and then I need to
Oh.
add
Oh. God damn it.
8, 9,
Then I need to
10,
fight.
11, 12. That's 23 points of damage.
Holy
Jesus
shit.
Christ.
Oh, are you
That's
raging?
fine. No, I'm not raging now.
Oh, man.
That's fine. I can take that. I've still got like that didn't even do like half health. I'm like a 2/3 health. I'm fine.
Perfect.
Yeah, barbarians are very, very bulky, of course.
Yeah, but going down to 2 yourself after 1 attack is not nice.
No, it's not.
No, it's
but,
fine.
you know.
Don't forget. I get 3 attacks. So
There you go.
know, I
And-
can, you know.
After that, the Deep Scion is going to take this chance to swim up to the Kraken Priest and get behind Louis and Pill, so it's sort of flanking.
Ooh,
Sorry, not Louis. Ko and Pill.
yeah.
I hate that.
That brings us
We
to
can go, we can
Louis
go back to
round
back. It's
3.
very cool.
Okay, I've still got the tentacle, so I'll attack one and then the other like before. is 13 for the Scion.
13 hits. They both have
Okay.
12 AC, by the way.
All right.
So like they're strong, but they're easy to hit.
6 cold damage,
Okay, against the Scion.
and then I'll move it and attack the Kraken Priest as well.
Okay.
So that is 14,
Hits.
3 cold damage.
And that is not resisted. Very nice. Okay, that's it.
That's it.
That brings us to Ailesh. You are unstunned.
Thank God for that. I think so. They're about what? They're about equidistant to me now. About 20, 30 feet away.
Yep, 20, 30 feet exactly. The Deep Scion being closer,
Okay.
up here.
Yeah. Okay. Upwards. Okay. I think Ailesh is going to bonus action rage because after that, so like rage protocol engaged, and you can kind of see that like bits of like almost like steam almost are coming out of like the joints of his body. He is going to, instead of moving, he's going to look at the one that attacked him, the 3 attacks, and I'm going to use a javelin attack. But rather than have it as a javelin, I'm going to make it harpoon since we're underwater.
Yep.
And just sort of like hold his arm out, and at the upper of his arm just raises up for a harpoon and just sort of fires it towards them.
Okay.
So that is a javelin's +6 to hit. That would be a 15 to hit.
That hits.
Off top of your head, do we know if javelins are strength-based weapons? I think they are.
I think they are. Yes. Yes, they are.
Okay.
Throwing in Starfinder Pathfinder
It
uses
used to-
strength.
Yeah.
It is strength. Yes.
5 plus 3 for 10 damage.
Okay, 10 damage.
Lovely.
Very nice.
As an avid javelin user.
That's an average.
I
Anything
don't
else?
think I have. I don't think I have a second javelin, so I can't attack a second time with a javelin. But I am going to move. I have a swimming speed of 50. So I am going to take off and essentially position myself between this Kraken priestess and Ko.
Very hard to do. They're right next to each
Oh,
other.
they're
right?
5 feet. Oh, in
Plus, you're
that
taking an
case,
attack
then-
opportunity by moving away from the
Yeah.
thing.
no, they've moved away from me.
Oh, cool.
And they fled away.
Okay.
In that case, then I will go next to Ko.
Okay, that brings us to the priest.
Out of curiosity,
Yeah?
if I have 2 attacks per action, can I attack, move, attack, or do I have to do both attacks in
Yes.
the same?
That you can do that in D&D 5e.
Do it!
Yes.
In that case, then glaive that Kraken. Let's give it a go.
Glaive that crack.
Oh yes, nat 20.
Nat 20! Ooh, that brings us to a
There
20
we go.
euro donation.
Yeah, it's 20 euros now. Do you know what? I'll pay for a crit.
Perfect.
Pay for a crit.
Yeah, crit, crit,
Remind
baby.
me.
Ooh.
Remind me what crit damage does. You double them with dice, don't you?
Double the dice, not the bonus.
Double doesn't bonus. I get +2 anyway because I'm raging. So where is that? I'll just roll this twice. That's 10 plus 8. So 18 plus 21. 23 damage overall.
And this is not magical.
No, this is piercing. Slashing, sorry, not piercing.
Got it, got it. Again, you can tell that like it's not going all the way through.
Yeah.
There's something magical about this priest's skin, its hardness.
That's a
It does
magical
not
about
matter.
it.
It is getting hurt. That is the important thing.
That is the important thing. It is the priest's turn. The best thing, Thunderous Touch, that was magnificent.
It was
was-
nice.
And it's got,
Yeah.
but it's got so
So
many
bad.
people around it at this point that it's in danger. So
It
what
is now an endangered species.
what it's going to do is it just opens its mouth, and you hear like, oh, and it's like,
I hate that. Hate it.
I need you all to
Oh,
make
no.
a charisma save. How often do
Oh.
you get to make those?
Oh,
Yeah,
Now
not
this-
often.
now this I love.
Goblin
14.
back.
Paladin.
DC 14.
What
Oh,
does he
I got 50.
say?
14.
Save.
Fail. It's a 9 total.
Fail, Louis.
Just a second. I rolled a 2.
Oh, no.
That would be 5 altogether, and I have something that can add to that, but not enough to save me.
No.
So.
So you were both frightened for
Oh.
1 minute. And then I wanna get away. I don't like
You can't.
this. I can't do anything
You can't.
else. That's literally all I can do. That's my action.
Can I just ask real quick? So the scene is the priest it's in, I'm gonna say the air because we're swimming in the water. It's in the air, flanked by Ko, Alish, and Pildandy, and on the ground is Louis, and the head went where?
The Deep Scion is behind the three of you.
Okay, cool. So it's sandwiched.
The Kraken Priest is gonna move away and provoke.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
It's
Do
not
I
high.
get to provoke? I get to provoke. I get to attack, but just with disadvantage. right?
Exactly.
I will still do it.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
I'm
doing
gonna provoke. I mean, yeah, that's like 26.
That hits.
Actually, no, I will not. I will not do such things. It will use up my reaction. I will not do such things.
You don't want to use your reaction.
That is.
Is it my turn next? Yes.
Yes.
not nice.
No, Pill and then Ko.
That's 15 slashing damage.
I will provoke.
That's a nat 20 for 27.
Shut up.
That's it. Blame
Oh.
D&D Beyond, baby.
Wow. That is 11 to make it 16.
16 hits.
Lovely.
Give me the 16, and then we'll go with the crit damage. Oh, this might have been a mistake.
This is 6 damage.
Okay.
It's only on a normal attack that I get to do Divine Smite, right?
Yeah. So 3 damage, and then Pill, give us that sweet crit.
That's
That's 10 damage.
10 damage.
It's just doubled, right?
Yes. Well, no, you
Yeah.
double the dice, and then the bonus is the same.
Oh. So the dice was. Sorry.
So you don't
Oh, no,
double
yeah,
the
no.
bonus. Yeah.
Yeah.
10 then.
Hang on. Yeah, 10.
Okay. Pill, describe your kill.
Oh.
This guy like gets by. I think. Who got hit? Like, Cole got hit. Alice got hit, and as he's trying to get away, she just grabs this guy, and just. So it opens up to like a mouth, right?
Yeah.
Just punches through the mouth. It
Wow! Right up
grabs
in
it,
there.
Spins it around, bam,
Wow.
right through the mouth.
And just goes floating off the body. That brings us to Pill. It is your turn. You've got a Deep Scion behind you.
Cool. What is the deep sound? What is it going to do with it?
It's like the humanoid with the lantern fish face.
Oh, okay. I don't want to go back. I need to know how they're causing the toxicity. But I guess I'm just gonna go around and give him a slap.
Okay. Slap that Scion.
I'm gonna slap him. Okay, I'm just gonna do all my rolls at once. And that is 22 to hit.
Yep.
16 to hit.
Yep.
Screw it. I'm gonna go flurry of blows.
Do it.
18 to hit.
Yep. Oh God.
22 to hit.
Yep.
Oh my god!
Wow.
And I'm just gonna roll the damage out for this.
Go
But
for
it's got thing anyway, so yeah. So
And none of
it's,
this is resisted.
dandy.
Yeah. That's it's 9. 6, 15, 9 again. That's 24. And a 10. That's 34 damage.
Okay. Pill.
Wow.
Describe your kill.
Oh man, I love monks. She beats this the priest up and then just rolls around with the priest, like shakes it off her wrist, and just there's mostly just blood and ink in the water. All you can see is like a cartoonish flurry of blows and this thing spilling blood and ink into water until there's only Pill.
Go.
Little worried about what that master was.
Oh, we
though.
wanted to ask you about the thing. Damn it!
So the deep silent is dead, but as you look over, you can see the Kraken priest sort of twitching, as it like its eyes open and they look at you.
How do we stop the toxicity?
Sort of like drifts in and out of consciousness a little bit. Make an intimidation.
Oh yeah, I might try to heal it if it doesn't. I'll do the intimidation first. No, I won't. That is going to be an 11. All my good rolls out the window. That's enough for me.
You can stop it, they say, in like this weird, wobbly, deep voice. The pollution can only be stopped, and it grabs you by the lapel. By taking care of our Earth's oceans. It's up to you. Take down the corporations that are destroying our planet's natural resources. And then
I with a newfound respect, I close its eyes. Say, this was a noble
Wow.
goal, but done the wrong way.
Yes.
We will see it right, and then it float away.
Oh, the other thing, you can donate.
Oh,
One
okay.
Earth, one ocean.
What's that? We should
Oh
donate
my
to One
God.
Earth, One Ocean.
That's the only way.
Okay, that's right. I let go again. Floats away. Wait, what is the website for that? Before you go.
https://
Oh my god.
OneEarth1Ocean.com. Thank you. Now I let it go.
Okay. Let's we're gonna come out of combat and let's go into final moment. So we're back in the court of Queen Hippolyta, and there's a celebration happening for the defeat of the malevolent forces. We can see Avino with his leaf sheep buddy Bobby, as well as his handsome brother Namor. Not Namor, because we're pretty sure that's copyrighted.
This is Nimmo, wasn't I? It's okay.
Yes, Namor. But as we see, so go ahead and give me what's the final moment as we're like going around the room and looking at each of you at the end of this episode.
Pill's gonna. I had this trident of fish command, so I'm just gonna use it anyway. So she's gonna use the trident fish command just to have the fish help clean up the mess. Yeah.
So we
In a
see
very
out on
Disney-esque scene.
the edge all the plastic bits being picked up by the fish. Anything else?
She's been most of the time. Just congratulate me. It was a good job. You fought well. Well done. I am proud to fight beside you for our oceans.
All right, who's next?
I think Alesh took the command deal with all corporations as a literal sense, and rather than going down back to the castle, decided to go up to the surface and just kind of like come out of the water, almost like a kind of, I don't know. In my head, I had this really bad 80s Terminator kind of
Yes.
out of the water onto the beach.
That's what I was
Just starts
thinking of.
killing people on the beach.
Just, just people on the beach panicking, this robot just comes, that's like, must destroy corporations.
Wow.
He just walks off and goes to do that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Who's next?
I think at this celebration, if it's like a party or like a banquet or whatever, I think Ko has found a nice drink and a nice lady to talk to.
Is it Agatha?
Absolutely not. We will never speak of Hagatha again. Thank you very much.
Agatha's at the party. She's watching. She's like,
Agatha's winking.
I was
at
going to
Cole.
say Louis invited Hagatha.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Perfect.
god. I mean, and yeah, sure. But yeah, he found a nice lady to talk to. They seem to get along really well. Yeah, he's just enjoying the moment and kind of relishing in the fact that yes, I did save the ocean. Yes, thank you so much. Mm-hmm.
okay.
Yes.
There's a bunch of ladies around Cole.
Don't
And
say that.
And
I'm gonna
as I
blush.
said,
Louis.
as I said, Louis would have invited Hagatha to the party to kind of show because everybody was blaming Hagatha for this. He wants to show everybody that,
Oh,
that
nice.
she's not that bad, and he's going to be hanging out with her at the party, sharing seaweed biscuits and talking about how she could use her powers and how he could help her and they could clean up the ocean.
And she's keeping herself veiled because if you didn't catch that reference, sea hags have a horrific visage. So just looking upon them can like frighten you. So that's why she like wears the veil so
Oh.
that she doesn't send people into a tizzy. Yeah, and like the party's, going off and Queen Hippolyta's looking around and she sort of turns to the camera like Fleabag style. And she's like, if you enjoyed today's adventure, please donate whatever you can, time, money, energy, attention, for the cause of supporting our planet's oceans. Without them, we would not be a planet at all. Thank you, and good night, he says. And then we see Seely with the red ball balancing in the middle of the
Seely.
court.
Does I need to make the joke. I will kick myself if I don't. Do they have a sibling called Unsealing?
Ah!
Hey.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Let's go!
Uh,
Wow.
Well,
Yay.
I've put my I've put my 22 in, but because I like round numbers, I put it to 25.
Okay, very nice. I
So-
will match your
Wow.
$25 donation.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight, everyone. We were very excited to support this awesome cause and an awesome channel. Thank you to Hoard of Tales. Let's go around and do sign-offs and plugs so that everyone can know where to find you. Posture check. Starting with
No more. No
Really?
more. Please, my back
Oh.
hurts.
y'all. We wouldn't have back
oh.
problems if we kept our posture in shape anyway. So.
Don't
Oh,
remind me.
whatever.
God darn it. Don't
All right.
remind me.
All right,
Ah,
Hedgehog. Where
right.
can we find you? What are you up
Okay.
to?
Oh, honestly, not a lot. Yeah, so you can find me on Twitter at Hedgehog UK. I'm not going anywhere from there, so you don't worry. I will be there till the burning end of Twitter. In terms of things coming up, I only really have two things. Thursday is Paradise City Returns for the final two episodes, and obviously here at Manapot we're back to Mondays again. Mondays
right.
are normal. Thank my schedule, that's normal. The only one thing I want to say very quickly, I am looking for people to put together a Thursday evening game in December for 3 sessions, the first 3 Thursdays of December. I am looking to try and run the Fallout TTRPG for a 3-shot. If anyone is interested in having a bit of post-apocalyptic fun. I had a poll up. It seems New Vegas seems to be the one that people want to go to. So we will go do a New Vegas adventure. If anyone's interested, drop me a DM or a message.
This is what kind of campaign is this?
Fallout.
Fallout,
Oh.
the video game.
It's
They've
like
got the
a
TTRPG book.
post-apocalyptic future.
Ah, cool.
Yeah.
With the new
1950s
Fallout
post-apocalyptic.
system or
Yes,
the
the new
okay.
Fallout system.
Awesome.
I has the book,
Hmm.
so it's nice.
Awesome, thank you, Pan.
Yep, I'm Pan. I'm your nemesis. Inez can't help you now. You can find me. You can find me at Stelloncore on Twitter. You can also find me at Stelloncore on pretty much everything now. I just thought I'd spread myself, see what happens. You got Mastodon. You got Tumblr. You got Insta. You got what's the other one? Pillow Fort, which no one seems to be using.
Pillow Fort.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I think I covered all the
I
bases.
love that name though. That's really cute. Love
Yeah.
that.
It's cute. It's a bit too cute for me. And you got co-host. And you got TikTok. So, and I'm gonna come to your house. I'll just say my name. So you can find me in all those places. Like Hedgehog said, you can also hear us on Monday. We'll be starting Space Fix and Kill. Looking forward to that. And Spectre in the Fog podcast is starting a new season next week, which I will be on playing a rogue AI. Look for that one too.
Ooh,
Cool.
sweet. Vinny.
Hello. So my name is Vinny. You can find me on Twitter under GM Hex, and I am also planning on branching out and finding other social media to not post regularly on. So I'm going to be on Tumblr and Mastodon as well. And coming up, I'm also going to be on Spaceflix and Kill, which is the 28th. Our first session is on the 28th.
Yes, we'll be doing the
Yeah,
commencement,
the commencement.
which we had to
Alright.
postpone earlier.
Are you allowed to tell us what you're playing as, or is that off the cards right now?
Is that okay?
Go
Can
for
I do
it.
that?
Yeah,
I will
why
be
not?
playing. I'll be playing an android operative
Ooh.
whose name is basically the Roman numeral for 11, but they pronounce it Z.
Oh,
Wow.
nice.
Yep, I get to play with Vinny again.
You're
Yay!
gonna need more dice.
And I get to be a player in that game as well.
Yes.
Oh, what are you playing?
I am playing a Verthani soldier who's all
Mm.
about being augmented with cyber tech.
Yeah.
Oh.
Love it.
Yeah, and I'm taking Alistair's younger sister, Lucienne, for a drive
Love it.
as the sorcerer of magic.
Mm.
Be a load of fun.
Inez, what are you up to besides
Hi.
Space Flicks and Kill?
Yes, exactly. Hello, everyone. It's me, your friend Inez, which I find it's very interesting that I'm your friend, even though I am a succubus. So it's fine. It's kind of reversed the roles here, but it's
Yeah.
fine. Hi. I love you. Thank you so much for watching. This was such a cool game. I really loved this. I haven't played D&D in quite a while, and playing D&D again it's really nice. I forgot how kind of nice this setting actually kind of is. Yes, you can find me everywhere on the interwebs at xxsuccubusgfxx, which you can TikTok, Twitter are most active, but I'm going to be more active on Tumblr. I do like random thoughts that come into my head. I put those out on Twitter, but now that Twitter suppresses my tweets, no one sees this anymore. So let's see. The other things so on Twitter I usually post going live links, because on Tumblr that's kind of weird to me for some reason. But the things that I'm in is so Monday I'll be back for Spaceflix and Kill, where I will be playing Krizith Fanfire, the dragonkin, cool, big, tall, mommy.
Yeah. Can confirm.
Yeah.
Yes, very much, but also very soldier who is actually kind of quiet but very loud in combat. And then on Thursday I'll be back on here on Hoard of Tales, playing a Demon's 12 Occult Eye, where I will be playing Kogmun, the Void Demon, who has lots of arms and very many eyes and a lot of mouths, and is very, very interested and curious about all the things that you have in your pockets. So
What is the system for that?
that it's called Demons 12.
Okay.
That is the system. And it's a very, very cool system that was made by our by our storyteller, but she works for the company that makes the
I was watching and I was like, okay, cool. So they're two witches, and then they have their demons
Yes.
who are
Yes.
also players.
Yes,
And I'm
so
like,
that's the thing.
this is interesting, and there's,
You
like,
play in
romance?
couples. Yeah. There can be if you want
It's a
to,
relationship.
but
There should
yes,
be. Get the romance
exactly.
in there.
Well, it's
Have a little
not.
kiss.
So there's not romance between the witch and the demon. There is relationship between the witches and archwitches, which
Mm.
are bigger witches with their own bigger demons, which we found out last session, which was very stressful. But it's very cool. I hope you come watch. It's gonna be very fun. Is that all the things that I'm doing? I think so. Yeah, that's it, really.
Perfect.
Thank you. I love you.
All right.
I am just double checking. This has been the EU Happy Hour. I have been, and will remain to be, Crifu Bernal. I'm a producer and captain over at Manapot Studios, where we play Space Flicks and Kill, as well as many other games. And the next EU Happy Hour is on December 2nd. Boys' Night at the EU Happy Hour, which will be very interesting with the lads from the Cut from the Chronicles Pathfinder 2E podcast.
Cool.
They're a rowdy bunch, and I'm very excited to see what happens. A little nervous, but and then in December we will be having a flight of EU Happy Hour streams, 3 streams in which we're playing Changeling the Dreaming, Viva Las
I
Vegas.
have no idea what you're talking about.
What?
Well, you'll see.
No.
You'll see these two, us three, as players, where are led by our storyteller, Der Weltenweber. So,
with also the extra player of Lalion Bell, of course.
Yes.
The
Friend
amazing
of-
and wonderful.
Yes.
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 So yeah, thank you so much, everyone. We're gonna
Yes.
go to a hold screen and then shut down so that the Hoard of Tales crew can pick up for a little bit, a little, I don't know, dessert after a long day of streaming.
Wind down
dessert.
dessert. No dessert. Treat yourselves, guys. Have
A
a
little
cake.
digestif, a little
Yeah.
espresso.
Digestif, yes.
A little
yes.
seaweed biscuit, if you will.
Yes.
Slurp down that delicious,
Delicious
A little-
seaweed biscuit.
delicious
As the
seaweed
Greek
biscuit.
as the Greek would do, a little rocky after dinner. Yes.
I don't know what that means. What is that? That
Raki,
sounds-
Raki is
Raki.
a shot after
I was like,
We've been
What,
drinking this
Rocky?
whole
After
time in there.
dinner
We're all
shot.
so drunk.
okay, and
Yeah.
or it never
I'm already
hurts.
doing
Come
shots.
on.
All right, everyone.
As the
Yeah.
ambassador of the happy hour,
Look,
more.
that 380 euros is amazing, but my OCD is getting triggered. Can someone please make it
Oh,
400?
please.
Please, please,
400.
please.
Yes.
Yeah,
By the end of tonight.
0-0, yeah, would look really nice.
If you make it 400, Triffy has promised to do the goblin voice again.
Yes.
All right. And with that, everyone, have a great night. Stick around. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Mwah.